And if Liltydale do happen to kick the first, I reckon you just want to try and rein that in and just take the sting out of the game.
Well, we're getting underway a little bit earlier than anticipated, but that's okay. Everyone's ready to go. No reason to hang around. Umpire raises the ball aloft. It's the 2021 NTFA Division 1 Grand Final. We're up and running. Contest in the middle. Pretty hot contest to start with. And it'll be a secondary ball up. Just the advanced side of the centre circles. OL slightly into attack. Up they go. Sulzberger wins the tap. Logan Reynolds is in there. OLs can't take possession. So we'll get a third ball up. Ground in pretty good condition, considering the amount of rain yesterday. It's pulled up much better than I anticipated. Out it comes now to Campbell Fraser. Gets a quick kick forward towards half forward. Nice trap there from the Liltydale defender. Can't break free. There's a quick kick forward there by Power. Which way will it bounce? It bounces towards goal. Let's see who can get there first. It's a tough contest. Trying to pick up the ball there for OLs was Will Archer, couldn't do so, and we've got our first score of the day. It's one behind. OLs one behind, Liltydale yet to score. So the first effective clearance there to OLs through Campbell Fraser. It's cleared out from half back. Good mark taken there by Bo Tuthill. Tuthill kicks it further up the wing. No one can quite take it. Good tackle laid there by Daniel Viney on his OL's opponent. And another ball up, a bit of pushing and shoving there. So just a one inside 50 so far to OLs. Patrick Sulzberger does well to win the tap. Can't quite get it to advantage. Picked up by Claxton. He's tackled, held on to a long time, penalised, holding the ball. So free kick to Liltydale. Kick goes inside 50. Murfitt's got it. Kicks it out of defence, close to the boundary line, back towards Claxton, and it's out of bounds. How do you see things early, Alex?
A little bit scrappy early, but that probably has to be expected, but a little bit of feeling starting to come into it now, so yeah, we'll watch on. A
little bit of grand final nerves. Of course, Liltydale with a couple of premierships in recent times, and I think 3 since the 2-divisional structure. Tackle laid. Free kick, Logan Reynolds. Kicks inside 50. Chance here. Zach Cook can't quite take possession. Contested ball in the mud heap there. Liltydale player tries to emerge. It's going to be a ball up about 30 metres out from goal. So scoring opportunity here for the Demons. Up it goes. Sulzberger wins the tap. It's kicked out of defence by Murfitt, but it's going to re-enter. Liltydale player taking the mark. That's their skipper. Now inside 50, snap on goals. The first one in the grand final. Liltydale are on the board. And it's that man, dangerous man, Sonny Whiting, we mentioned in the preview. He just reads the ball so well, and he'd know every inch of turf on this oval, Alex, and he kicks the first goal of the grand final.
It's definitely not his first goal on this ground, and it showed there. He found the front pretty easy, and you don't want to give him 2 or 3 metres, but when you do, you obviously see what happens there. A nice finish as well.
He looks pretty fit, Sonny. He's had a pretty good season. He kicked 70-odd goals. So the first goal to Liltydale from their first inside 50, Dave Gruber, correct?
That's their third yep. Inside 50.
Third inside 50. So out of the middle, taken by Reynolds. He's dispossessed by Johnson. Still a chance. And there'll be a secondary ball up. Up it goes again. Crowd quiet here early stages of the game. Trying to skate there was Archer. Couldn't do so. So a few stoppages early on. A lot of players around the contest. Up goes Danny Hall against Sulzberger. That'll be the battle all day. Logan Reynolds has been busy early. Lays a tackle on Archer. Can't take it away. So it'll be another ball up. Knocked out of the contest. Here's a chance for Matthew McKinnon. Nice little handball in close attention. Back to Matthew McKinnon. Can't quite pick it up. Quick little handball there from Sam Cook. Ball contested on the wing. Off the spillage. Tackle laid there by Thane Bardenhagen. On his fellow number 8 there in Weldon. So another ball up. 1 goal straight, 6 Liltydale. Earls yet to score. More tackle laid there on the OL's player there in Alex Shuley, who's played a fair bit of NPL Tasmania soccer with Launceston City, and he's changed codes in the last couple of years, become an effective player for OLs. It's Alex Shuley. From the throw-in, Hall wins the tap, wins it again. Handball now to Fraser. The skipper kicks it towards half forward. Ball sways a bit in the wind. Now is that a free kick or is that a mark? It's going to be paid against the player there in Tom Chugg, beg your pardon. Sam Chugg plays for Longford. And Liltydale will relieve the pressure here. Out here looking for Lockett, but a good chop out spoil there from the ruckman in Danny Hall. So having a bit of possession, OL's Alex, but just not getting rewarded on the scoreboard as yet.
Yeah, probably unlucky there with Chugg. I reckon that was a pretty fair one-on-one, but once they get it to the outside, they look really good. They just got to clear that initial stoppage.
So boundary throw in, right in front of the wet area, in front of the scoreboard here at Windsor Park. No one can take clean possession. Little kick out from Grimes, lands a millimetre inside the boundary line. A bit of a physical clash there between Bardenhagen and Shuley. So right in front of the commentary position here. Boundary umpire Malachi Smedley throws it in. Bardenhagen there at the contest. Picking it up well there for OL's was Charlie Fry. He gets the clearance and it ends up with Weldon in the long sleeves. Weldon plays on, puts himself under a bit of pressure. The kick is a high one as a result. Taken by Hawes for Liltydale. He's tackled straight away there by Cullen. Ball says the crowd. By having none of it. He'll come and break it up here. Just the attacking side of the centre for OLs. They are one behind. And Liltydale 1 goal straight, 6. Little kick out by the ruckman Hall. Doesn't get any effective distance on it. At half forward there, Fraser lays a tackle. He gets up and wants a little bit of a to do there with Jack Venn. Up it goes. Hall wins the tap. Gets it to Fraser, who's tackled by 2. Of course, Danny Hall, veteran player, pushing 40 years of age. He's played at South Launceston, Prospect and Bridge North. So still playing good footy. He gets it to Fraser again. He gets tackled. Holding the man, free kick. It's going to come back to Campbell Fraser. He's had a fair bit of it early, Alex.
He started really well. He just seems to be in the right spot at the right time, and there's probably a little bit of a reward there getting that free kick. So hopefully he can just put this one through.
He seems to have a good understanding with Danny Hall. It's a long way out. Now, we think that he's into the breeze today, but of course on these sort of blustery days, can swirl around a bit. So Campbell Fraser on attacking 50, gets good purchase, gets it to the goal square. That's a mark in front, taken by Chugg. He kicked the bag last week, and he's a certainty from here right inside the goal square. He's a dangerous player, and he's not going to waste any time. Puts it straight through, and OL's hit the front, 1-1-7. Liltydale 1 goal straight, 6, and he's in red hot form.
Great to see the forwards hitting the scoreboard early. Once we spoke about pre-game with Sonny and Chuggy, these type of blokes are going to be important today. So if OLs are going to push this really, really strong Liltydale side, we'll probably need to see 4 to 5 good ones from Tom today.
Yeah, we love seeing forwards play good footy, don't we? That was a really strong pack mark.
He was. He's probably one of the best one-on-one markers in our comp, that's for sure. So it's a hard matchup when you have to go to him as a defender.
Okay, so a really good start here, really even start. OL's coach Lane Cleaver really happy what he's seen so far. Sulzberg, a beautiful tap out, clearance inside 50. Dangerous here as Murphy comes out. Can't get a good bounce. Whiting again. Left foot snap. It'll bounce through. Great goal, Sonny Whiting. From that pocket where he's kicked so many brilliant goals over the years. And what a good clearance that was too from the middle, has to be said. They got it in quick, and Sonny's got two.
He knows where he wants to kick him from, right in front of as many people as possible. So a nice finish from Sonny.
Yeah, look, he's just electric. He still looks like he could play TSL footy. He looks fit. He's moving well.
He does do a little bit extra now, just in the weekdays, so it's all paying off for him.
And a great clearance out of the middle there. I think it was Will Lockhart who kicked it inside 50 from the tap from Sulzberger. So a good start to this game. Liltydale, 2 goals straight, 12 to 1-1-7. 5 points the margin. Sulzberger goes at it with Hall. Picked up by Johnson. Gets round. Ex-Tassie Mariner kicks inside 50. Beautiful pass. And hits his teammate on the chest. And that's Campbell Fraser, who looks like he's resting up forward. Alex, the old-fashioned way. Gets you in a minute as he's going to take no time and having a shot for goal from 45 to the goal square. Fades away to the right, one behind. 1-2-8. OLs, Liltydale, 2 goals straight, 12. So is that coming back as a bit of a trend, Alex, that instead of going off the midfielders, they might push forward a little bit for a while?
Yeah, well, it's probably more to do is you want to keep your best players on the ground for as long as you can.
And it's cleared out from full-back. Nice long kick up here looking for Ruben Rothwell, but he got in the back of his opponent. Didn't he know he might have been pushed? In fact, it's going to Bardenhagen outside the contest. Ex-South Launceston champion, Thane Bardenhagen. Off hands. Kicked inside 50 there by Zach Cook. Player slips there. In the back play, it's going to be a snap-on goal. This will bounce through, I reckon. Yes, it does. Great goal there from Griggs, the vice-captain. One of the best players in the league, Trent Griggs. And just showed the poise there. Just to roll it towards goal. Gee, we're seeing some good footy at the moment.
Some very good footy. It's gone from a little bit scrappy to being very open and very clean very quickly. And Griggs showing how versatile he is, playing a lot of his career as a backman and then swinging forward and still being able to kick goals like a small forward.
Yep. And what we're seeing at the moment is the ground is spongy, as Tony said pre-game. But as it dries out, we're seeing the ball bounce quite nice, and that certainly bounced truly towards goal. So 3 straight 18 Liltydale. OL's 1-2-8. 12 and a half minutes in. Back in the middle. Ball won the tap. Almost sharked there by Lockhart, beg your pardon. Shuley, clearance towards half forward. Chaos ball. Taken away there by Lockett. Ball says the crowd. Now it's with Archer. 50 out. Kicks to the pocket to a lead. Spots up the number 15 there in Power. That's Patrick Power. Great name for a footballer. And he's got a chance to respond here for OLs. He's only about 30 metres out, 45-degree angle. And in grand finals, you need to convert these. Patrick Power, left foot. Umpire moves just offline. And Alex, they might rue some of these chances.
I'm not sure what it is, but the OLs boys just seem to be rushing their set shots. Yep, they're trying to get it over and done with in under 10 seconds. I'd like to see them take it just a little bit longer.
Could be the adrenaline of the grand final, I reckon, Alex, is part of that. So it's nervous time for everybody. So taking it now is Sam Cook. Kick sideways. And Nick McKinnon from the back line kicks it out to the wing. Good skills here at the moment from Liltydale. They're spotting up their kicks. Taken by Hawes. His kick is another good one. And good mark taken there by Tuckerman. As they're inside 50 now. Good use of the body. Spinning out of the contest there was Whiting. On the left foot. Centres it up. Chance. Griggs once again. Chance for Zach Cook if he can take possession. He does. Doesn't get an effective kick away. And it's going to be out of bounds on the full or out of bounds. Umpire comes in to consult. I thought that might have come off the foot there of Zach Cook. Yep, umpire saw that one. Boundary umpire was sort of in a bad position to judge that one. In front of the packed crowd there, in front of the wet area. The kick goes wide, off hands, and out of bounds. So Liltydale 18, OL's 9. You're listening to City Park Radio 103.7 and 96.5, and via NTFA Facebook live stream. Thanks to all involved. Sulzberger there trying to come out is Viney. Second effort. Kicks it towards Zach Cook in a 1-on-1. It's a little snap for goal. Player throws his head back straight away as he knows he's missed, and that was the number 6 there, Ruben Rothwell. Kicks it behind. He probably should have made more of that opportunity. So George McAdam, long sleeves, kicking out for fullback. Goes wide, front of the club rooms. And that's a fine mark there to Claxton. So Claxton on the left foot, leans back on the kick. And almost a mark there by Viney. Off the contest though, good work there from Luke Weldon. Kicks it towards the wing. And player tackled there from behind, out of bounds. It was Bailey Hawes. So it's a quiet patch of play there. Had some enthralling play early on with Sonny Whiting lining it up with 2 fine snap goals. Round the corner there from Downey, couldn't get an effective kick. Sulzberger, nice little tap. Ball player, took on the tackler. When you do that, you're gone. So free kick to OLs, and might be 50, is it? No. Just settling things down there as the umpire. So Weldon with the free kick. Now we've got another whistle as he has to come back over the mark. Just feel like they need the next goal, Alex.
Yeah, it does. Liltydale, when they're getting it from their back line, they're moving it so easily into their forward line, almost uncontested. So we probably want to get a little bit more scoreboard pressure.
So Luke Weldon sets himself a second time. Kicks towards the half-forward area. Right half-forward off the hands of the pack. And another ball up. So cars right round the ground, people on utes, people standing in the background. Very big crowd here today, and perfect day for finals footy. Today does feel like a September day. Quick kick out of the contest. Bailey Hawes couldn't quite take it. Logan Reynolds comes through. No effective handball there. Campbell Fraser dives in. And be another ball up, but OL's an opportunity. They're inside their 50. Greaves, you've got some inside 50 stats there for us.
Yeah, 6 apiece, Dave, and OL's having their fair share of first use of the ball with 8 clearances to 4.
Right, that's interesting. Hit-outs?
Hit-outs, 9 to the OLs and 4 to Liltydale, so Hall giving his players first use of the ball.
And he just got the ball then and got a handball away. Oh, that's a great mark. Wow. Good mark there by Jeff Conley. He kicks inside 50. Mark not taken. This way, that away, Matthew Spon. Kicks inside. Dangerous ball. Conley couldn't take it. But a nice little chop-out mark there to Bo Tudhill. Tudhill plays on straight away. Ex-South Launcestone and Western Storm player Bo Tudhill. The centre of the ground. And ball comes away. Taken there by Jared Fole. They're away now. Liltydale is where they look dangerous when they move it quickly through the middle of the ground. Here's Sonny. He's got it. 60 out. Little chip kick, weighted beautifully towards Bardenhagen. Out comes Griggs. He gets bowled over. Now Bardenhagen's down. Not in a great way. We'll keep an eye on that one. As OL's cleared out now to Campbell Fraser. One of the big possession winners on the ground so far. Waits the kick. Lovely to Archer. Archer wheels and goes. Kicks to half forward. Jared Fole gets a good spoil in. On the follow-up now. Important contest. Matthew Spon can't keep it in. In fact, it was Lewis Venn there with the spoil. Really desperate one. He had to go full length with the right-hand fist there. He got the ball out of play. Boundary throw in. Nice one there from umpire Smedley. Jack Venn, the big fella there. So they've got a couple of ruck options there with young Jack Venn and also Sulzberger, the veteran there, Alex.
It'd be a nice problem to have, having a few rucks on your side.
That's it. Danny Hall, I think he's going to ruck all day. Kicked out by Lockett, up towards half forward. Thumped away by Whiting. OL's pressure now. Downey. Handball back to Murfitt. Here towards Claxton, he's got it. further afield. Gets it there to Jake Goodger. He kicks towards half forward. Nice mark, Matthew Spawn. Ex-Launceston player, knows this ground well. Kicks deep into the forward line. Chug's there. Has he got it? He has. Judged it beautifully. And a great kick from Spawn. Weighted it to perfection. And Chug takes his second contested mark. And he'll line up 25 out. About a 45-degree angle.
It's their fifth mark inside 50 too, Dave.
Well, there you go, Alex. They've got some dangerous targets down there.
A great kick there by Spawn.
Wasn't
Actually
it?
saw Chug going backwards and made sure they put enough on it that he just had to work his man under it. So another good passage from OLs.
They need to convert these opportunities. In he comes. Beautiful kick right through the middle. Right in between the posts. Second goal for Chug. And they draw within 4 points. 2-3-15 OLs, 3-1-19 Liltydale. Well, it's end-to-end stuff, Alex.
I think OLs are really matching it with Liltydale at the minute. There's no clear who's in front or anything like that at the minute. It's quite a level game.
Yeah, it is. It's going to come down to those little things, isn't it? I'll tell you what, Matthew Spawn, he had a quiet first 10 minutes or so, but now, as we said, he's got that TSL experience. He's played at a higher level. Back in the middle. We're throwing the ball up today. It's a bit soft there in the middle of the ground. The ball, says the OL's crowd. It's paid. Taken here by Goodger. Goodger kicks a good one. Gets it to Spawn. Spawn looks for Chug once again on a one-on-one battle. Doesn't make it this time. Oh, and the Liltydale player's gone down there. That's the number 19, Lewis Venn. We'll keep an eye on that. There's still a contested ball. Viney in there. So, umpire is holding play up here. Lewis Venn's up on his feet. In fact, he's going to get a free kick.
He was pushed over when he was trying to get up, Dave, and maybe a bit unnecessary.
Okay. Bit of a silly free kick if that's the case. The ball was in the OL's forward line. Looks like that's a match-up, Alex. Lewis Venn and Chug.
A good match-up too. Very similar players, so it'll be a good one to watch.
Shuley shovels it out over the boundary line. So they're hanging in there, aren't they, OLs? And look, they're showing some good signs. Liltydale have been dangerous going inside 50. We've seen that. They've got some firepower up there. Danny Hall. Out here as far as Logan Reynolds, ex-Northern Bomber. Kick forward there from Tom Grimes. Oh, players going down like 9 pins. High tackle there. Late on the OLs players, not getting up in a hurry. And sports there from the Liltydale opponent, seeing he's okay. But can't see his number. Getting up really gingerly. He's assisted up there by George McAdam. Handball Archer. Player there was Charlie Fry, who went down injured. He's coming off, holding the shoulder. Meanwhile, at half forward, it's a contested ball. Been playing 23 minutes. Joining us at half time will be Scott Rigby, the president of the NTFA, to talk to us about the season and also next week coming up. Chug taking the ruck contest. Fists it to the side of the contest to the dangerous Cullen. He gets it to Power on that left foot. Beautiful steering kick from Power. Finds a teammate in Downey. And that was really great foot skills there. He's kicked that about 40 metres, Alex, and spotted up a teammate.
Great vision. I mean, I didn't even see it, but it was obviously there. But Olos are really, really lifted and just putting some pressure back on Liltydale at the minute. Great
story, Patrick Power. He's from Bundaberg, and he arrived here in Launceston and found the OL's Footy Club on social media. So there we go. Here's Downey for goal. He has made no mistake, and OL's hit the front here at Windsor Park in the grand final. 3-3-21, leading Liltydale 3-1-19. And Greaves, wanted to get some stats for you. Inside 50s.
Inside 50s, Liltydale 7. OL's up to 10 now. Clearances 6 to Liltydale, 9 to the OLs.
Okay, so they're winning some of those key stats.
Yeah, they're kicking a lot of goals at that end too, which is apparently into a pretty stiff breeze. So they're definitely taking their opportunities now and slowing down, having their shots and making sure of them. 2 goals to Chug and 1 to Downey for OLs. 2 goals to Whiting and 1 for Griggs for Liltydale. Crucial couple of minutes here as we're heading in towards quarter time. 24 and a half minutes gone. Logan Reynolds in a battle there with Fraser. Neither can pick it up.
And players going hard as he expected a grand final. There's no next week. Liltydale winners in 2019. Surely couldn't get a kick away. Here's Fraser again, spins out, finds room in the centre circles, kicks to half forward. Almost a mark there to lock it. Couldn't quite take it. The skipper. Now it's contested ball. Kick inside 50, dangerous. Mark nearly taken there by Power. He lays on the ball. Opponents lay on him. Ball up. So in the sandy area, about 30 metres out from the Blues goal. Salzburg wins a tap. Weldon fumbled a crucial moment. Fraser picks it up. Little kick out of the contest now to space. Here's Joey Cullen. Slips over. Gets the handball away. The Shark here. Taken away by Viney. Half distance kick to half back. It's quarter time. It's quarter time here at Windsor Park. It's OL's 3-3-21, Liltydale 3-1-19. Now, just keep our attention here because there's a bit of a scrap after the siren's gone. Players starting to separate, which is a good thing. And I think that might be the end of it, but let's just repeat that score. OL's 3-3-21, leading Liltydale 3-1-19 at quarter time. Alex, your thoughts there on the first quarter?
Yeah, I think Liltydale started really well. OLs came back terrifically well and actually probably took control of the game in that last 8 to 10 minutes. And you're seeing some pretty good matchups. Venn and Chug very like for like, but Chug probably has a little upper hand at the minute with 2 goals. And noticing on ball, they've rolled Shuley onto Bardenhagen, so they're obviously trying to just keep Thane out of the game. Who's had a few touches early, but they wouldn't want him to get on top.
We talked about the midfield, didn't we? That was a really key contest, and looking at, we'll get Groobs' full stats in a moment, but looking at the clearances, the hit-outs, inside 50 entries, certainly the OL's midfield are matching at the moment.
Yeah, Denny Hall's giving them good use in there, and Campbell Fraser started fantastic. He's a bit of a magnet for that first 15 minutes, so they've brought it up to him, and I think the way things look, they can go on with it.
And Liltydale, the upside for them is they've looked dangerous going forward. Whiting hit a couple of really good goals. Some sort of Trent Griggs bob up. So if they can get enough entries, they'll still be dangerous.
Yeah, those blokes don't need many opportunities to kick goals. So if they can keep piling that ball in there, they're going to get goals from it no matter what. So it's really, if Liltydale's midfield can get on top, you're going to see a lot more goals down that end of the ground.
Before we go for a break, we'll get to Groobs for the quarter-time team stats.
Yes, Dave. Hit-outs, Liltydale 8. OL's had 12 that quarter. Clearances, Liltydale 6. OL's 11. Inside 50s, Liltydale 7. OL's took it inside 11 times. Marks inside 50, 6 to the OL's. None to Liltydale that quarter. And free kicks 5 apiece.
Great stuff, Dave Gruber. Also, the goal kickers, which I haven't mentioned yet. The goal kickers for Liltydale, 2 to Sonny Whiting, 1 to Trent Griggs, and 4 OLs, 2 to Tom Chug and 1 to Alex Downey. We'll take a break here on the live stream and on City Park Radio. When we come back, we'll hear from Tony on the boundary, and we'll set the scene for the second quarter.
When it comes to your home or your local business, L-Gas is the smart choice. Make the switch and be rewarded with $80 in LPG account credits when you sign up. Whether it's cooking, hot water or heating, L-Gas has got you covered. For $80 in LPG account credits, visit the website lgas.com.au, download the L-Gas app or give us a call on 131 161. L-Gas. Local.
We'd probably all like to come home to a new kitchen without all the usual hassle. With our unique bench tops that fit on top, Granite Transformations can simply install one of our 50 granite or marble finishes over the top of your existing surfaces. Along with our made-to-measure replacement doors, Granite Transformations can completely transform your kitchen while you get on with your day. Call Granite Transformations Launceston on 6326 2962 or visit the showroom at 190 Invermay Road, Invermay.
A sponsor of City Park Radio.
At the Arcade Bar, it's always the 80s. They've got vintage arcade games and pinballs, classic cocktails and all your favourite beers. Experience a great night out or a drink after work with your favourite music from the 80s at the Arcade Bar. in the arcade at 97 York Street. Just look for the street signs. Mention this sponsor message for 20% off your first drink, and check out Facebook or Insta for opening hours and more on the Arcade Bar, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
This sports broadcast is brought to you by L-Gas. For all your LPG needs, talk to the locals with knowledge. L-Gas, call 13 11 61, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
Yes, welcome back to Windsor Park. It's a great pleasure to bring the grand final to you. The huddles have gone apart quite quickly, so we might get straight down to Tony, who's been out there at the quarter-time addresses. Tony.
Over at the Liltydale address. Look, the coach says we've got to respect them a bit more than what we initially were. He feels we've just got to settle down a bit and try to play our own game. They're playing it on the OL's terms. They said they've been smashed on the clearances, and to pay Danny Hall and people like that a bit more respect.
Fantastic, Tony, thanks for that. So we're just about to get underway, so we haven't got much time to talk, Alex, but it's going to be an interesting second quarter, isn't it?
Yeah, OL's with the breeze this quarter, so they could pile a few on, or maybe the scoring end might be against the wind. We're about to find out.
Absolutely, and just got a score there on the NTFA Facebook from Longford versus Bracknell, and a couple of early goals there to Longford. 2-1-13 to Bracknell, yet to score in the Premier League prelim. Longford went through to the grand final. 14-9-93 defeated Bracknell 7-5-47. So we're underway now in the second quarter here at Windsor Park. Hall wins the tap out. Slightly into attack now for OLs. Players dive on top of the ball. And as we did in the first quarter, immediately we'll get a second ball up. So some big battles all over the field. As Alex mentioned, the Bardenhagen-Shuley one. It's going to be a really important contest. Out it comes now through Matthew McKinnon. Half forward, lovely ball there from Matthew McKinnon. He finds his teammate in Zach Cook. So Cook kicks towards half forward. Knocked away from the contest. Murfitt can't clear it away. Eventually the OL's defence deal with that, attacking it. Thrust there from Liltydale. Beautiful mark. It's taken by the number 24 there in Mark Edwards. Edwards goes wide. Looking here for Spon. Beautiful kick. Hits Spon on the chest. We know he's skillful with those kicks inside 50. The time's not so good. Might be to the advantage of Chug, but spills out of bounds. Now, need to watch that one by Chug because he's kicked it out of bounds once it crossed the line. And that can sometimes be a free kick. Not on this occasion. Probably see behind there, those watching the stream, the number of people there at front of the wet area enjoying a beverage on this beautiful spring day here in northern Tasmania. Dangerous position for Liltydale. Logan Reynolds got the kick away, free kick. That half back, that's going to go to Bardenhagen. He goes wide up. It's with McKinnon. It's Matthew McKinnon. Short kick to Grimes. So their foot skills were pretty good in the first quarter, Liltydale. They can chain together a lot of good possession. Another one there. Fine mark by Tuckerman. Tuckerman right in front of the OL's dugout. Thought about playing on quickly. Now he's invited to as he's taken his time. Kick semi-smothered. Falls short. It now spills off the boot there. Ruben Rothwell out of play. Tony, we'll get down to you in the boundary. You got some news.
Yeah, just before quarter time, Charlie Fry of OLs came off, holding his shoulder. He's been getting a bit of treatment. He says he's getting the feeling back in it, and he will be coming back on a little bit later, but he is still on the sidelines at the moment. It looks fairly minor, though.
Thanks, Tony. So a bit of report there on Charlie Fry. Like he's okay. Meanwhile, on the boundary line, it's kick 40 to the advantage of old Launcestonians. Taken though by Hawes. Little handball to Lockett. Now at half forward for Liltydale. Back to Grimes. Probably should have taken that mark. Chance now. Edwards gets it to Fraser. Fraser kicks blindly to half forward. Easy mark by the skipper there in Corey Lockett. He switches it wider now towards Lewis Venn. Copped a knock in the first quarter. Venn, nice kick to advantage. Mark not taken there though by Viney. Has the recovery. And he coughs it up now to Downey. He's tackled. OLs through Claxton. Handball smothered. Downey working hard. Shuley as well. Just can't get effective possession. Well done, Alex Shuley. Eventually does. Gets a teammate who's caught. Gee, red hot. And he had that very short period of time. Now, what's the umpire going to do here? That's 50. Alex, I didn't see that. Talk to me.
Just a little bit of something off the ball, I think. 12 for OLs might have just taken a little bit too far there.
Okay, so that would be George McAdam. But anyway, Billy Tuckerman. He's going to kick from the top of the goal square, right in front. And this one should put Liltydale back in front. Playing 4 minutes in the second quarter. In comes Tuckerman. Kicks it right out of Windsor Park. It's a red car behind the goals. And that's Liltydale's fourth goal, 4-1-25. They lead OL's 3-3-21. And that's that vital first goal of the second quarter, Alex.
Yeah, nice finish by Tuckerman again. He's found himself up in the middle of the ground, leading up really well. And probably something I've just noticed is both backlines holding up really well. They're setting up behind the footy and we're seeing a lot of intercept marks. So to get a clean passage like that is very good for Liltydale. Yep.
I think both teams are playing well, but I do like Liltydale's foot skills, Alex. They're a highly skilled side.
Yeah, definitely. Their 15, 20, 25 metre kicking is really, really good.
Here we go again. Sulzberger and Hall. No one got an effective tap out. Little handball there from Bo Tuthill. Now we've got a high tackle. It's going to go Liltydale's way to Bardenhagen, who's had a great battle with Shuley so far. Bardenhagen kicks it to the advantage of Matthew McKinnon. McKinnon kicks it wide. Nobody can pick it up cleanly. So a lot of supporters out in that far side. There's a group of about 20 people you can probably see in the stream right on the perimeter of the ground. Join the action. A high spot there to watch the ground. It's a nice viewing ground, Windsor Park. You get a nice spot. High up and under. Mark taken. There for OLs in defence. And that is Jeff Conley. He goes wider. Off hands. Little handball over to number 11 there for Liltydale and Will Lockhart. Now Sulzberger's taken the mark. He's looking for 50 there as the OLs players got a bit close. Sulzberger to half forward. Coming out to meet it hard there was Griggs, and he gets up gingerly. They'll have to go in the first quarter. I think he's okay. So right on attacking 50 for Liltydale. The only goal of the second quarter to lead by 4 points. Johnson, a little kick forward. Taken though by Lockett. Kicks inside 50, great mark. Tuckerman. Kick one in this quarter already. Really good contested mark. He just positioned his body beautifully to get to the drop of the ball. He's right on his distance probably. He's got second thoughts there. He's going to come back over the mark. So probably drop in the square. Gets under it. Fades away. Did have the distance as it turned out, but wide enough fingertips by the look of it. So it'll be a boundary throw in. That's a bonus for Liltydale. They'll be able to build something here. Got some dangerous players in this sort of situation, including one S. Whiting. Hall wins the tap. Beautifully gets it to a teammate. So they've cleared out a defensive Old Launcestonians. They work it through handball. Joe Cullen lays a good tackle. He plays a beautiful tackle, wins the free kick. Busy player looking to play on. Kicks to a 1-on-1. Chug. Oh, he doesn't take the mark. He's going to play on. He's clear. And he misses. He could have run in and kicked that from the goal square. I don't think he realised. But an opportunity lost. And the interesting thing there was that Lewis Venn had sort of given up. He was complaining about the free kick. Alex, walk us through that one.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was thinking. He was hoping the umpire was going to change his mind, which I don't think's happened yet. But yeah, Chuck was out. He could have just walked in.
I think Thomas Chuck thought he had someone on his hammer. I think he thought, I've got to kick this now. But he could have just touched it on the ground and walked in. Anyway, opportunity lost. Now Weldon's got it. Wasn't a great kick out from full back.
There's one on out the back here.
Well, he's gone to a central position though. A lot of Liltydale defenders. He's going straight back to Weldon. Rinse and repeat. Alex is signalling that he should go long. This time he does. Can somebody take a mark? Chug there in the front position. Spills to the back to Downey. Kick to go in the first quarter. He can't pick it up before it goes out of bounds. In front of the wet area. Tough contested footy now. Owells with an opportunity. It's pretty heavy up that end of the ground from yesterday's rain. Boundary throwing. Falls a bit short. Chug couldn't take it. Snap for goal. Campbell Fraser. He's got it. Beautiful snap. Geez, we've seen some good goals today. And the skipper there took possession, kicked it over his left shoulder, and he's put it through for a much-needed go for Owells.
Just one of those little opportunities, and he's just taken it with both hands there and put it through. A nice finish from Fraser coming off the pack and finishing terrifically. There has been some good snap goals today. Yeah, look,
if you've got a highlights reel of this game already, we're only 10 minutes in the second quarter, seen some brilliant goals, especially to that northern end of the ground. So Fraser puts them back in front. Old Launcestonians. Gets some stats from Groobs in a minute. Next stoppage is Bardenhagen. Gets this clearance. Kicks it a half forward. Chain of handballs. Ends up with McAdam, who clears out of Owell's defence on the left foot. Only as far as Bardenhagen. He's starting to get some possessions, Alex. Oh, his handball is to a teammate who's tackled, holding the ball. They play on quickly. Comes up here towards Fraser now. It's going to have to come back, I think. It's a player tackled there was Lockhart. The Lockhart, I beg your pardon.
They should have been allowed to take advantage there anyway.
Thought so. They're up and away. So it's come back here to Jake Goodger, who laid that tackle on Lockhart. It spills out of bounds. Left half forward. You listen to City Park Radio 103.7 and 96.5. So much footy coming up on the radio in the next couple of weeks. We've got the TSL prelim tomorrow. And we've got the NTFA Premier League Grand Final next Saturday. And the TSL Grand Final next Sunday. Stay with us, please, here on City Park Radio. Trying to pick it up there for Liltydale. But he's caught with the ball. Kick inside 50. Power! No, he hasn't taken the mark. Has the recovery. Handball over the top to Chug. He's got Cullen there, but Chug snaps. Might have released a little handball to Chug, who had a bit more space. But he snapped on the right foot and missed. 4-5-29 Owells. Liltydale 4-1-25. They clear it out quickly from fullback to Liltydale. Lovely mark there taken by Lewis Venn. Lewis Venn, former North Launceston player. Up towards the wing. Taken off hands there by Jared Foal. It's not a bad kick if it comes off here towards Lockhart. He can't quite pick it up. Owells with the numbers. Weldon gets it back. Now, is that going to be called a throw against Luke Weldon? No. It's a free kick in the tackle. So Weldon had a good game so far. Gets it forward, mark taken there by Patrick Carney. Little chip kick finds Spon. He's drifted up from half forward. Spon spearing pass finds Fraser. Fraser plays on, right foot. Nicely weighted pass to the dangerous Power. Now, has he got the power in his leg from 55? I doubt it. He might go back and give it a good roost though. He does. Gets good purchase to the goal square. Chug has got it. No, he hasn't. Now it's been rushed through. What's the umpire going to say here? Touch ball. Gee, Thomas Chuggy, he almost marked that on his chest. Second grab as it fell out. Just couldn't quite drag it in.
I think Joey Cullen actually kicked it into Tom Chug at the end there too.
Okay. Unorthodox. Oh, great tackle by Joey Cullen holding the ball. And he'll line up from about 25-30 out, 45-degree angle. Player caught for the ball, caught with the ball, I beg your pardon, was Bailey Hawes, the number 4. So Joey Cullen. Saw him here in a grand final a few years back for Bracknell. Then he comes. Crowd behind him. Cullen allows beautifully for the breeze and kicks it straight through. And they extend their lead now out to 11 points. 5-6-36 to 4-1-25. Alex Russell.
Nice finish from Joey Cullen. Not normally fantastic with the set shot. He's more of a snap or a check side, a little operator, but a nice finish, allowed for the win beautifully, and a pretty big goal in the scheme of things at the minute.
And how about the tackle? I mean, that sort of thing lifts the team, doesn't it, to lay a tackle like that inside your forward 50.
Yeah, look, he would have been given his role at the start of the day, and those little things where taking your opportunities in front of goal, landing some inside 50 tackles, and he's ticking those boxes, and that's all you can ask for.
And as a coach, you love forward line pressure, don't you? You love it, keeping that ball inside your forward line and laying tackles.
Oh, absolutely. That's what gets you on the scoreboard and gets the team up and going, so really well done from Joey.
Goal to Joey Cullen, that's his first. Can Liltydale respond? They have so far today. We've got a free kick back on play. Groobs inside 50s, please.
Inside 50s, 5 to OLs, 4 to Liltydale. Liltydale were on top in the first 6 or 7 minutes of this quarter in fronting clearances and in fronting inside 50s, but since then the OLs have just come back with a vengeance and
it's shown on the scoreboard groups.
They have, and they're taking advantage of their good play since then.
From the centre circles, kick out here towards Cullen once again. Spore from behind by Hawes. Hawes has got it. Takes his time. Nice looking kick towards left half forward. And gee, that's a good lead up mark there from Tuckerman, who's had a great quarter. Kicked the goal. Taking some good marks. And he's also kicked it well. He kicked it straight on the chest there of a teammate. There in Trent Griggs. Griggs to the pocket. Nice pass. And it's with Sonny Whiting, who lit up the first quarter. And he's in the pocket, and he's kicked lots of goals from the pockets here in his time. Now, will he run around, Alex?
I don't think he will.
I think he's going to go straight with the drop punt.
It's a hard kick with that breeze, especially from that pocket, but if anyone's capable of it, we're probably watching him right now.
Sonny Whiting, orange boots, keeps it low, and he just doesn't quite make the distance. He had the accuracy, but Edwards there, right on the goal line, knocks it through for a behind. That's just their second behind. 4-2-26 to 5-6-36. Halfway through this quarter, 15 minutes gone. Out here towards Spawn. Spall came from behind there from Sam Cook. Probably could have marked it as it turned out. Now it's a contest. Carney's down in the back play. He's up again now. As it's kicked towards the boundary line and over. Half time thanks to Maxie Walker's got a score here. Longford 4-6-30. Bracknell 1-8-14. So that score would indicate quite heavy conditions out at Deloraine today. Of course, the winner of that playing South Launceston in the grand final. Kick round the corner from Bardenhagen. Now there's a whistle on play. I think it's going to go to OLs. And Edwards, who's been pretty good this quarter. Mark Edwards. Plays a variety of roles at the club, does Mark Edwards, in defence and in attack. Gets it now to a teammate who kicks up the wing. Here's Cullen. Going to use his pace here to get away from the contest. He's got it now. He looks inside. Waits to kick it towards Fraser. Can he run onto it? Can he get a kick away? Can he kick a goal? He did everything but kick the goal. He did everything else. Picked it up nicely. Just went a little bit too hard there with the snap. And was put through for a behind. Gee, that would have been handy for them, Alex.
Yeah, geez, Cullen likes it when it gets out the back. He's a hard man to catch in that situation.
Right. It's a good battle at the moment with Hawes and Cullen getting on top. Corey Lockett, skipper of the Liltydale Demons. Runs his full measure. It's a nice short kick here to Beau Tuthill. Tuthill, he goes wider still. Finds Venn. Lewis Venn. His short kick's a beauty. He finds Logan Reynolds, who's got heavy strapping on both legs. Started the game with a few possessions, but faded a little bit as Logan Reynolds. His kick, a bit spore from behind, was it? Or was it over the shoulder to Tuckerman? So Billy Tuckerman probably had half a dozen possessions this quarter. In a live wire there for the Demons. Goes short, dangerous. Might turn out all right. Contested ball. Whistle on play. Liltydale free kick going to Tom Grimes. So Tom Grimes plays on. Goes his full measure. Out here towards Sulzberger. Getting in the way was Edwards. Sulzberger again. The big fella gets a handball away. Over the top there from Griggs. He tries to find Jared Fole, but it's beaten him out of bounds. 5:7:37. Old Launcestonians, Liltydale 4-2-26. Scott Rigby, the president of the NTFA, joining us at half-time. You listen to City Park Radio 103.7 and 96.5. Will Archer gets the handball away. Kick towards half forward for OLs. Picking up now is Chug, well out from goal. Kicks it inside 50, and that's Power. He's come out and taken the mark. Gee, I like the look at this player, Alex. He moves beautifully, great foot skills, and can take a decent grab.
Yeah, he's moving with ease today. He seems to have a pretty good matchup at the minute, and he's taking full advantage of that. OLs are really taking that riskier kick, and Liltydale aren't at the minute, and it's coming off for them, and that's why they're getting these good shots in front of goal.
Power for goal has missed just to the left-hand side. He's missed a couple today, Patrick Power. But you're right there, Liltydale are going for the patient build-up, the short 15-20 minute kicks, and doing okay, but they're not really looking like scoring much at the moment. Here's Lockett. Plays on. Goes wide. Contested ball. Oh, Bardenhagen nearly took it with him, and he would have been away as well. Kick off the ground. Thomas Chug meets it. Back to Lockett again. Hacks it out of the area. The advantage of Bardenhagen. He's up against a couple. OLs have the numbers. They're trying to take it away through Shuley, who's been Bardenhagen's opponent all day. Hasn't that been a good battle, Alex? We love these battles in grand finals.
Yeah, Shuley's been like a second pair of shorts for Thane at the minute. He's that close to him at every single stoppage.
Viney gets it to Grimes. Free kick in that contest. Grimes. He's going to go wide again. They're going to that outer side of the ground a fair bit. Gee, that's nearly a good mark. In fact, it's going to be paid. And that's Tommy Faulkner. Little chip kick now to Fraser's good. Campbell Fraser. Kicks to half forward. Chance. Oh, and Chug went up far too early. And got in the back there of Louis Venn. It's repeating that half-time score at Deloraine. Longford 4-6-30. Bracknell 1-8-14. Over the back now to Hawes. Kick straight away. What a one-on-one contest here inside 50. Zach Cook picks it up. He's tackled. Ball, says the crowd. Laying the tackle there is Lockie Hansen. Gee, they've been red hot with those today, Alex.
Oh, very much
so. You only have to have it for about a millisecond and you get pinged, but that's okay as long as they're consistent, as they say. Carney picks it up. He gets it away. Fraser's been in everything today. Kicks to half forward. Mark taken there by Lockett. He's doing a great job down there. Power work is the skipper. Kicks to half back. Oh, there's danger now as it opens up. Murfitt, not Murfitt, it was Edwards. Now to Downey on the left foot. Spawn front position. Over the back, it's taken away there by Cook. That's Sam Cook. Cook kicks it wide, Sam Cook. Tackle laid there by Downey. And what do we got, Alex? Holding the ball?
Holding the ball again.
He's a good tackler, is young Downey. Small in stature. He's kicked a goal today. Comes from Campbelltown. There's Alex Downey. And he gets it towards half forward. And that's Power again. Now, we've seen him have a few shots from this distance. He's right on it. Not sure about the effect of that breeze. The trees are not swaying much anymore, so might have gone that advantage. Power to the goal square. Chug in a wrestle. He's up against a couple. Taken by Sam Cook. Now, how will the umpire see this? As it goes out of bounds. Throw in. Alex, you're saying it's touched off the boot? Might have saved him? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. You must admit the kick didn't go the distance I expected it to, so it touched off the boot. We're 22 and a half minutes in. Pretty crucial. 7 or 8 minutes leading up to half time. OL's holding on to a 2-goal lead. Campbell Fraser in the ruck there. Oh, there's a player caught without it. That's a certain free kick going to Jake Goodger. No, play on. Okay. As out it comes through Lockett. Tuckerman gets it to a teammate who's kicked under pressure. And that's almost a mark there to Tom Faulkner. He's bustled off it. Bardenhagen experience, spins out of the contest. Back to Bardenhagen. Pressured with the kick. Tom Grimes is in there, 1 against 2. OL's now as the reinforcements arrive. Oh, that's well done. He shrugged the tackle there beautifully to James Storey, who's been quiet so far. Lovely pass to Whiting. Open forward line. Back goes Tuckerman. But Whiting might back himself. Man of the mark's on 50. He's looking for an option. Now he centres it. Great kick. Great kick. Finds a teammate. And that's Matthew McKinnon, I think, as he turns around the number 14. And that's experience there, Alex. He could have blazed away, but he was waiting for that option, and when it arrived, he hit the player lace out.
A nice mix of being patient and then taking that riskier kick that they weren't doing before.
Yep. Matthew McKinnon for goal. Is it going to make the distance? I think it has. Goal to Liltydale. And they're within a goal now here at Windsor Park. 5-2-32, 5-8-38. And I thought, Alex, that was probably set up by the persistence of Thane Bardenhagen there in the middle of the ground. He got a couple of possessions, willing himself into the contest.
Yeah, the mids are starting to lift a little bit, and I think it's probably one against the flow, but I thought Storey on the wing here was really good in a one-on-one as such, and then being able to find Sonny, and then again finding that little dangerous one that's directly in front of goal. It was a really good ball movement there from Liltydale.
And James Storey is one that probably needs to lift. He's an experienced player. He's played with Evandale, and he's played a fair bit of footy. I think I've caught him twice today, so he's a player that's got a fair bit of upside still if he can get into the game. So Venn up against Hall. Comes out the back to Logan Reynolds. Gets a kick away under pressure from Fraser. Up towards half forward. Yes. Nice mark by James Storey. And it would have been a shot on goal if the siren had gone about 2 seconds after it, but it didn't. So we're at half time. An absolutely enthralling contest here at Windsor Park. And Old Launcestonians 5-8-38. Lead Liltydale 5-2-32. So in that quarter, let me see. So OL's kicked 2 goals 5, inaccurate, to Liltydale 2 goals 1. Gibbs, you've been kicking the goal kickers? Because I've missed one. I'll get you to name them off in a second.
Yep, no worries.
Who we got?
Okay, goal kickers Liltydale. I've got Sonny Whiting for 2, Trent Griggs, Matthew McKinnon just then, and Billy Tuckerman 1 each. And for Old Launcestonians, Joey Cullen has 1, Alex Downey 1, Campbell Fraser 1, and Thomas Chugg with 2. Okay,
so it's a pretty even contest, Alex. I mean, scoring shots wise, OL's 13-7. You know, when you're going underdog and you're going at half time in front, it does give you a lot of confidence. So, it's anybody's game leading in the second half.
Yeah, they really took it up to them in that second quarter. I think 2 goals 5, as much as they probably would have liked to kick probably 5-2. The fact that they're getting 7 shots on goal is a really good sign. So I think they'll be confident going in the third quarter that they can continue on with this. I think Spawn's been huge as that bloke that's getting outside the forward 50, and he's had probably 5 or 6 entries himself inside 50, and when you've got good users sending that ball inside 50, they're getting these opportunities on goal.
Yeah, and the midfield still is a bit of a tussle, but Campbell Fraser's been pretty huge, hasn't he?
He brought his own footy today. Yep. He's been really good, but I think that besides that, the midfield's been pretty split. You're not going to say who's winning.
And we talked about Liltydale's dangerous forward line, but looking at the likes of Power and Chugg and Cullen, they're starting to be up and about and dangerous as well.
Yeah, Power seems to be finding 2 or 3 metres on each lead, finding a little bit of space, and their mids pushing forward or resting mids are going forward and actually having impact as well.
We'll take a break here on City Park Radio, and when we come back, we're going to talk to the president of the NTFA, Mr. Scott Rigby. Back in just a moment.
When it comes to your home or your local business, L-Gas is the smart choice. Make the switch and be rewarded with $80 in LPG account credits when you sign up. Whether it's cooking, hot water or heating, L-Gas has got you covered. For $80 in LPG account credits, visit the website lgas.com.au, download the L-Gas app or give us a call on 131 161. L-Gas. Local, safe and reliable.
A sponsor of City Park Radio.
Have you considered how much your property is worth?
Or have you thought about selling or just getting a current market valuation? My name is Yvonne.
And my name is Neil. Together we are Team Hawkins at Harcourts Launceston.
Working under the Harcourts banner collectively for over 25 years, we have the experience, training and knowledge to help you get the results you were looking for.
Call us for a free appraisal today and ask to speak with Team Hawkins. Team Hawkins, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
Do you enjoy listening to readings from the Examiner? Do you love reading aloud? Would you like to join our team of readers? If so, we'd love to hear from you. City Park Radio needs people to join our reading team so we can continue to present this great program to our listeners. All we require is an hour of your time and we'll provide the training. Call us now on 6334 3344 and you could be our next reader on Readings from the Examiner on City Park Radio.
This sports broadcast is brought to you by Elgas. For all your LPG needs, talk to the locals with knowledge. Elgas, call 13 11 61, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
Welcome back to Windsor Park. You're listening to City Park Radio and our simulcast today on the radio and also on the NTFA Facebook of the NTFA Division 1 Grand Final between Liltydale and Old Launcestonians. The halftime score, OLs are 5-8-38, Liltydale are 5-2-32. Earlier today, the winner of the NTFA W was Launceston, had a big win over OLs, and earlier than that, starting at 9:30, we had Liltydale defeating St Pat's by 20 points to win the Reserves Premiership. Just repeating that half-time score at Deloraine. Longford 4-6-30, leading Bracknell 1-8-14. Okay, special guest today is the President of the NTFA. It's a pleasure to have you here on City Park Radio and also on our live stream, Mr. Scott Rigby. G'day, Scott.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Not too bad, mate. And before we get into the NTFA in general, what do you think of the game at the moment?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. What a great day down here at Riverside. I think the sun's out, everyone's enjoying it, but those two teams out there at the moment are putting on a great show. And
you must be thrilled with the crowd. When we look around, there's lots of people in both wet areas and people ringing the boundary.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, it's no secret over the last couple of weeks we've had a few tough ones, but nothing. This is a very good testament to the support we have for NTFA footy.
And look, it's been a big season, hasn't it, for the NTFA, and toughing it through COVID last year. You got a season away, you got the Shield happening, but it must have been great to have a more normal season back this year.
Yeah, it's actually been fantastic. I mean, after the last year we had, it could have gone either way. Yeah. But we're absolutely wrapped with the support we've had back from all clubs, as well as the supporters. And and I think this year we've seen the best footy we've seen in recent times, which has been fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And how's the season been? From your point of view. Obviously, you've got two divisions, and sometimes there's teams that are strong and teams that are not so strong, but things go in swings and roundabouts, don't you? So, you're confident about the league going forward?
Yeah, very much confident. Over the last couple of years, we've really worked hard to build that relationship with the clubs and build that professional strategic direction that we've really wanted to pursue, because we want to be the very best in the north and if not in the state. So we work really hard, and I think that's the success we've had this year is testament to building that relationship over the last few years with the clubs. They've worked very, very hard, in the way they go about it, and a lot of clubs now, absolutely, it's all about their community. And that's what it's all about. It's not just about putting players out on the park. It's all about building their clubs and building their communities, which is really fantastic.
Talk to us about some changes afoot with the under-18s next year. And at the moment, they're sort of very much aligned with the Premier Division, but you're sort of shaking that up a little bit?
Yeah, we are. We had to do something because the numbers in the under space were dropping off, and I think everyone can see that. And so we've had that model in place for about the last 20 years. So we've got to get more unders playing footy, and that's all about. And we look at the demographics. The demographics actually tell us that more kids want to play footy in town. So we've got some great junior pathways out there, and we're moving away from that. So it's a bit of a mixture of a model. We're moving away from that direct alignment to under-18s to becoming unaffiliated with the Premier Division. Sorry, under-18s I think there. So moving away from the Premier Division. So we're just bringing in that. Then we've actually given out 2 new licences this year. Provisional licence. Obviously there's a few things they've got to get up and about, and that's numbers, pretty much numbers on the park, but we're really excited the way that's turning. So we actually want to buck the trend like we have done in a lot of areas, and we think we can. A lot of people think, why would you bring more teams in? But we actually think it's going to be a real positive.
Now, Alex, I'm bringing you in here because I believe your club, St Pat's, is involved with that under-18 expansion.
Yeah, we're one of the provisional licences for next year, and we've got a bit of an affiliation with the Prospect Hawks Junior Footy Club, and they're under 16 players, hopefully wanting to continue their journey through into St Pat's and then hopefully on to senior football. So we're super excited at St Pat's for that to be happening, and I think it's a great thing for our competition and just that little bit of mix-up for the under-18s to have a bit more competition amongst themselves.
So is that the sort of thing you're talking about, Scott, to try and look at growth areas?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think there's a lot being said about footy, and particularly around the state, and it's the biggest political, for one of a better pun, is the biggest political football that ever gets spoken about. So we think this is the right way to go and really much shore up the future of our competition.
Just on that, next weekend now, I gather there was cooperation there between those involved with AFL Tasmanian leagues. But what a great weekend next week. You've got the Premier Division Grand Final on the Saturday and the TSL Final, which might be the two northern teams on the Sunday. It's just going to be a great weekend of footy, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be magnificent. That's the other thing we've really worked on over the last couple of years, is building a relationship with AFL Tasmania and the rest of our football competitions around the state. The Tasmanian Football Board has been instrumental in doing that. So it's brought us all closer together. So we are working together, and I think next week is a testament to that. Getting us back on Newcastle Stadium, which is the first time in 10 years, which is absolutely fantastic. And next year we'll have all divisions grand finals over there, so they'll be really, really looking forward to that. But I think it's testament how we just sort of clicked with the TSL being on the Sunday next week and us being on the Saturday. Absolutely. The clubs, the NTFA clubs going forward, as I said, there's some that are struggling here and there, but you're confident they're all on board for next season, and could the competition grow potentially in the future? Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. I think it will grow in the future. I think we're very confident that we've actually got 20 clubs now with the inclusion of the Launcestonians women's team, but there are 19 foundation clubs. They all are looking very, very, very much to the future, and I think they all have a bright future moving forward. And just on women's footy, I mean, that's an area of growth, isn't it, that we've seen just in the last 5 years especially. And do you see that as a big achievement of the NTFA, say in the last 5 to 10 years? Is that growth of women's footy? Oh, yeah, we've worked really hard. We took it over probably 3 or 4 years ago from a statewide model, and our teams have grown from 6 up to 12 in that very short time frame. So we've now put a really strategic direction around that and being really smart in what we do, and it's all about the demographics. But the player numbers, and you saw them out there today playing the grand final, the player numbers of the women's space are not an issue. They're actually really keen. So what is really important for us is to put some really strong structures around that in coaching, support, administrative support, and that's what we're really conscious of, because what we don't want it to be is a flash in the pan. Yeah. We actually want it to really be a really strong model moving forward, because now it is the talent pathway. Yeah. We actually use the talent pathway of the state, so we want the very best we possibly can for the girls moving forward. Fantastic. Scott, we've got Liltydale back on the ground. We're getting underway pretty soon. Look, thanks for coming in and joining us here on City Park Radio. It's a pleasure to have you. And, of course, we're covering your grand final next week as well, on the radio and on the stream. So it's been a pleasure getting involved. And what a game is at the moment. What game it's going to be, I reckon, for the second half. Oh, absolutely. It'll be another belter. They'll come out there both firing now. But thank you very much, and thank you very much for your support. No worries. That's Scott Rigby, the president of the NTFA, talking us here on City Park Radio. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll look at the stats from the first half, and we'll get Tony's report from the boundary.
This sports broadcast is brought to you by Elgas. For all your LPG needs, talk to the locals with knowledge. Elgas, call 13 11 61, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
It's not all about books, you know. There's fashion clothes for the fuller figure, oodles of toys and DVDs. At Booked Again, 5A David Street in Newstead, next to the news agency. They also have a huge range of new and old books, so pop in and receive some great discounts on Susie's books. Don't forget, as well as books, there's clothes for the fuller figure, toys and DVDs. Susie has it all. Give yourself plenty of time to have a good look around. It's an amazing shop. Booked Again, 5A David Street, Newstead, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
Local and live, and in our community. City Park Radio, 103.7 and 96.5 FM.
Elgas is the smart choice. Make the switch and be rewarded with $80 in LPG account credits when you sign up. Visit the website elgas.com.au or give us a call on 131 161.
A sponsor of City Park Radio.
Welcome back to Windsor Park, and coverage today of the NTFA Division 1 Grand Finals. You just joined us. It's 5-8-38 Launcestonians, Liltydale 5-2-32. Grooms, would you like to go through some stats from the first half?
Thanks, Dave. Okay. Righto. Hit-outs to the half. Liltydale 11, and OL still on top in that one, 19. 7-3 OL's favour that quarter. Clearances, Liltydale a little bit better that quarter. They sort of seem to have arrested that sort of aspect of the game, and they had 7 that quarter to OL's 5, but OL's on top 16 to 13. Inside 50s, OL still well ahead there, 22 to 14 to the half, 11 to 7 that quarter. Marks inside 50, 7 to OL's, 3 to Liltydale, and free kicks to the half, 15 to OL's and 13 to Liltydale.
No worries, and yes, that's some really interesting stats here. Looking at those hit-outs, Danny Hall's been fantastic, hasn't he? He's been a lone hand in the ruck, Alex, and he's a lot of those clearances are due to his tap ruckman.
Yeah, he just keeps going and going. He doesn't seem to be swapping with anyone in the ruck, but he's just got that durability, and he seems to know his midfielders really well, and they seem to know how he taps the ball really well.
Okay, it's time to get down to Tony Webb, who's on the boundary. Tony, what do you got for us?
Right, well, I was in the Liltydale rooms. Very interesting. Colin Lockhart was actually quite pleased with the way they sort of finished on and felt that they had a bit of a run going. He did call into question a little bit of the heart of some of the players. Felt a couple of them might have backed out here and there. He wants a lot more intensity. He really wants to try and nail it in the first 10 minutes of this quarter. He feels if we get on top there, we'll get away from him, because he felt that Launceston, OLs, should I say, will run out of steam towards the end of that quarter. He also pointed the finger at the two ruckmen, saying, "You are being beaten. You've got to lift, because we're being killed around the clearances, and it's up to you guys to get it down to our little guys so we can play our style of game and not play reactionary stuff."
Okay, Tony, now just talk to us about the breeze down there, because looking at the trees to our right, they don't seem to be as full of wind as they have been in the first half. So what do you think about the breeze out there?
Look, it's definitely died down since we started. Having said they've just got up a bit, but not much. I honestly don't think at this stage, if it stays the way it is, it's going to have too much of an effect on it. It gusts a little bit strongly and then just fades, and it could be seconds. So if you're having a kick at the right time, it might go a bit further, but that'll be about it.
Okay, thanks, Tony. We'll hear from you during the second half. Thanks for your report there on the boundary. So it's OLs by 6 points. Premiership at stake. Our premiers so far today were Launceston in the NTFAW and Liltydale in the reserves. Sun shining beautifully here at Windsor Park. Great conditions, great crowd, good atmosphere. Ball is raised aloft. Ruckman go at it. Up they go, Hall and Sulzberger. Hall wins once again. Taken by Johnson, breaks the tackle, kicks inside 50. Spiral torpedo, one-on-one contest. Falls here towards Spon, pursued by Bo Tuddill. Now with Hawes and Cullen, it's over the boundary line. So expect, Alex, from the coach's comments at Liltydale, that they might come out pretty hard in this second half.
You would think so. I know Colin wouldn't have said it that politely. He would have got a bit of a drive out of him. So probably, expect these first 5-10 minutes they becoming pretty physical.
It's in the OL's forward line. They've got the first inside 50 whistle on play. Which way is this going? Shepherding in the ruck, says the umpire. And
I think they're throwing in again. They weren't 1 metre apart.
That's right. Sorry. Yes. So Chug, who does a fair bit of rucking inside that attacking 50, against the ruckman in Patrick Sulzberger. Sulzberger wins that tap. Shark by Archer. Kicks high towards the top of the square. Mark! Power. Patrick Power. He's been a live wire forward all day. And Grizz, what was those marks inside 50 for Liltydale again in the first half? You can take that on notice. You got it?
Inside 50, yeah, 7 to OL's, 3 to Liltydale.
Yeah, so they've taken marks consistently inside 50. He's missed a couple today. That was Power. They need this one. 25 out directly in front. He sprayed it to the right. Oh dear. So they missed that first opportunity. 5-9-39 to Liltydale 5-2-32. Demons now out from fullback. Centering kick, contest. Campbell there. Sorry, it's Campbell Fraser. Beg your pardon. He couldn't quite take the mark. Tackle is laid. Right on attacking 50 for OLs. Umpire throws the ball up. Hall again wins the tap. Logan Reynolds almost sharked it. Tackle laid on the OLs player. That was Downey, so it'll be another ball up. A lot of players around the contest. Hall thumps it clear. Goes back into the contest. Another ball up. 5-9-39 OLs. Liltydale 5-2-32. Longford leading Bracknell at half-time at Deloraine. Kick off the ground. Taken by Bardenhagen. Handball's a bit sloppy. Bardenhagen to a tone. He picks it up a second time. Gets it out here towards Viney. He can't quite pick it up. He's tackled there by Cullen from the front. No free kick. Out of bounds. A bit of a scrappy start in the quarter. High pressure, Alex.
Yeah, OL's pressure is really, really good. So they're making Liltydale have to move the ball that little bit quicker, and it's just they haven't got it all their own way at the second.
We'll get down to Tony at the next stoppage. He's got some injury news for us. Taken away from that stoppage by Liltydale. Nice mark. Taken there by Storey. Storey kicks inside 50. Hits a teammate on the chest. And that's that man, Sonny Whiting. He kicked 2 goals in the first quarter. Starved of a few opportunities in the second quarter. But he's right in front of goal here. Actual 50-metre mark. It's a bit hard to actually see it.
There's a bit of guesswork there.
Bit of guesswork, Grooves, with the inside 50s. But
it's about halfway there between.
Yeah.
So he's going to kick from about 45. Sonny Whiting to bring OL's margin more narrow than it is at the moment. He's missed to the left. So it's 5-3-33 Liltydale. OL's 5-9-39. 2 misses at either end, Power and Whiting. So margin back to the half-time margin of 6 points. Tackle laid. Great tackle there. Free kick Liltydale. Sam Cook plays on straight away. Nice kick. Trying to find Storey. Fumble there from old Launcestonians. Storey lays the tackle. Still get down to Tony in a moment, but we might just leave it here while it's inside 50. This is a snap-on goal. At right half forward, in fact, forward pocket for Liltydale. Can someone lay a snap here? Bardenhagen's got it. He's tackled. Releases the ball towards Reynolds. Out they come now through Claxton. Little kick only as far as Bo Tuthill. Takes it just inside the boundary line on the chest. He's looking inside. There's a lot of players inside 50. Okay, so talk me through that one, Alex. It's been turned over to Spawn.
So a bit of holding onto the jumper off ball.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I didn't see that. Joey Cullen's got it now. Wheels and goes. Kicks to half forward. Over the back, Chug can't quite take the mark. 2-on-2 contest there. Out it comes to the back. A little snap forward there by Jeff Conley.
Oh.
And a chance for Power once again. And it's through for 1 behind. Margin back out to 7 points. I just took my eyes off the situation there, Alex. There was a possible goal chance there.
Yeah, Power had, from here anyway, it looked like he had just another metre or two that he probably could have taken control. He's gone with a kick off the ground instead, and it's probably just a missed opportunity. But that'd be nearly his 5th or 6th shot on goal, I think, for the day.
Got a 50-metre penalty here too.
Thanks, Grooves. So it brings Liltydale player right up into the centre of the ground. That's Venn. Lewis Venn kicks towards half forward. Griggs is there. Off hands. Tom Faulkner gets the handball. Now it's worked back towards Carney. His kick is semi-smothered. Little tap off the ground there. Ends up now with Storey. He's coming into the game. His kick smothered. Second opportunity. Little kick's a good one. And Griggs has got it. He's 45 out, I reckon. Sharp angle. So Trent Griggs, we saw him snap that goal in the first quarter. I think it was the 3rd goal of the game for Liltydale. He's got a chance now to kick their 6th goal and bring them within 1 point. Griggs, front of the Launceston change rooms. Right foot, wheels around, kicks for goal, falling short, and fades away for 1 behind. So 5-4-34 Liltydale, OL's 5-10-40. Great contest here in the NTFA Division 1 Grand Final. Kick out here looking for Spawn, goes one-handed. In the follow-up, taps it to himself, tries to pick it up. Just tackled over the boundary line. Might get down to you now, Tony, for that news.
Thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, look, you may have noticed that Charlie didn't play any of that quarter, and he's still on the bench. When I had a bit of a chat with him, his shoulder hasn't improved. Can't really raise it above shoulder height, so therefore he can't punch mark or anything like that. But he says his legs are good, and if needed, he'll come back on, but at this stage, probably not likely. Also,
not just get back to you in a second, Tony, because we've got the ball coming towards half forward here. Get back to that second bit of news as Will Lockhart got it, kicks inside 50. Here looking for Griggs. He doesn't quite take it with him. Under pressure from Tom Faulkner. He's got it again. Griggs. Ball says the OL's crowd. He can't pick it up. Hot footy. Out the back. Player leg was Carney. Will take the free kick. Tony, second bit of news.
Not much really. Still with Power. By my count, he's kicked 5 behinds. 5 behinds to Patrick Power. He's going to hit the scoreboard eventually if they keep giving him opportunities. Oh! Almost a big mark. Has it been paid? I think it has. That's Viney. Got up on the shoulders of his opponent. Viney kicks inside 50, looking for Sonny Whiting. Great kick. Strong mark out in front. And Whiting takes it. 5 metres in for the boundary on the left-hand side. 30 out. Great mark there. He's faded in and out of the game as Daniel Viney, but that was a fine mark.
Yeah, I've noticed at the start of the quarter, Viney's actually... he's gone to Fraser and looks like to try and stop getting him with so many touches, but it's brought him into the game as well because obviously Fraser's leading him to the footy.
Sonny Whiting for his third. Kicks for goal. And he's missed. So players from both teams at the moment. There's been no goals this quarter. Liltydale now moving on to 5-5-35 to OL's 5-10-40. So 3 behinds this quarter to Liltydale, 2 to OL's. The kick comes out, marked in defence there by Jeff Conley, who's a late inclusion in the team. Oh, dangerous kick. Might come off. No, it won't. Here they go. Zach Cook for goal. The right foot. Has it got the distance? It has. Zach Cook took that opportunity. Risky kick inside defence of 50. And the Demons are back in front. 6-5-41. 5-10-40. Oh.
Nice opportunity to go there from Cook. Didn't have much room, just made its way through, and seems to be the reserves boys on the hill a bit more hydrated now and they're starting to get behind the boys.
You don't want to be too critical, but that little kick inside 50 had to be really perfect and it was just slightly off.
Yeah, just chipped it up in the air just a little bit too much. It had to be punched in or put down the line. So but they've been taking those kicks all day. They've been hitting, so that's what's kept them or put them in front. So I'd like to see them keep doing it.
Okay. We've got a real close game here, 10 minutes into the third quarter. 6-5, plays 5-10. Demons in front for the first time in a while. Bardenhagen's got it. He's tackled. Fascinating battle there. I thought Shuley was on top in the first quarter, but certainly Bardenhagen worked his way into the game in the second quarter and into the third. Taken off the contest there by Jake Goodger. He's tackled. Gee, I saw that Pate holding the ball in the first half, but not on this occasion. Goodger might have been a touch lucky there. Ruck contest. Out of it was Bardenhagen with a little kick. Here they go now, the Demons back into attack. Zach Cook, who kicked the last goal, up against Carney. Carney does well this time. Oh, he's met front on, free kick. The number 33, Patrick Carney, and he's not getting up in a hurry. James Storey giving away that free kick. He's up though, is young Carney, which is good news. It's a bit ginger, but gets a nice left foot kick up the line. Fraser with the spoil from behind. Little kick inside by Lockhart. Chance for Liltydale. Off hands. Pursuing the ball is Whiting. He's got it. Oh, he's tackled by Carney. Releases the ball. Illegally, says the umpire, holding the ball. And good recovery there from young Carney. He got that knock, Alex, and he's laid a beautiful tackle on Whiting.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too knocked around by it.
Yep. So he went down the line with the last kick. He's looking a bit inside, but I think he's going to play the safe option here, and he does. Wobbly looking kick. Thumped from behind by Lewis Fenn, but get over the shoulder of his opponent. That was Chugg, who's drifted up the ground. Gets his handball away there to McAdam. Goodger got time. Handballs backwards to Shuley. Shuley sideways. Finds a teammate there, Ezra Jackson, who's been quiet. Alex says to go, so Ezra Jackson does go towards the wing. And he finds a teammate there in Lockie Hansen. Hansen wider still to Archer. Archer takes the mark. He takes on his opponent. Uses strength. Runs his full measure. Kicks inside 50 here towards Edwards, but it's a good defensive mark. Taken there by Hawes, who's had the job on Cullen for most of the day. Hawes gets it to his teammate in defence there in Grimes. So Grimes, left half-back flank, shields his eyes from the sun. Then goes up the wing, close to the boundary line. Mark almost taken by Zach Cook. Time to recover. Scrubby old kick. Hall can't take the mark. Carney again, who's having a good quarter. Kicks a beautiful kick there and finds Conley. Handball off to Fraser. Inside 50. Chug has got it. He's right into the sun. But he just judged it beautifully. He jumped at the right moment. And had too much strength on that occasion for Venn. Good battle all day. Chug started brightly. Venn has recovered and kept Chug quiet. He's kicked 2 goals. He's on 50. Can he kick his third? Kicks off to the right. Had the distance. One behind, scores a level. 6-5-41, plays 5-11-41. Gee, it's tight, Alex.
It is. It looks like it's going to stay this way.
We might go to extra time. How's that? I called it early. Tom Grimes. He's got it right half back. Kicks up the wing. Oh, gee, normally a good mark there to Tuckerman. He got his hand in the contest. Got it to Bardenhagen. From Foal back to Bardenhagen. Deep kick inside 50. And at the other end, it's a mark to Whiting. Great experience shown. And that's that quick ball movement you've been calling for, Alex, from Liltydale. They moved it really quickly from their defensive 50. Ends up with a shot on goal. And, gee, you'd back Sonny Whiting in if here. I reckon he's from here. He's only 20 metres out directly in front. He's not taking any time. In he comes. This for a 6-point lead. Sonny Whiting kicks it straight through the middle. And that is his third goal. 2 in the first quarter. But a great contested mark. I mean, you expect that sort of thing from him. But he was probably in that with his opponent there. I think it was Murfitt. He's obviously a physically bigger player, Murfitt, but Whiting just used his body beautifully.
His body positioning was fantastic. He always was just protecting that drop of the ball and made sure that it was only his hands that could reach it. Great to see Liltydale taking a little bit more attacking on the wing, getting it into the good players' hands like Bardenhagen and driving the ball forward. He gets 2 metres on Shuley, he gets an inside 50. That's just how important that role is.
That's right. So, the game, it's ebbed and flowed. Liltydale had the early ascendancy in the first quarter, and the second quarter was all OL's really. But now Liltydale have come out firing. Great tap out. Kick inside 50. The advantage here of Griggs. Bounce not kind to him. OL's a chance to mop up. Ezra Jackson overruns it. He's under pressure. Here's Griggs again. Kick for goal. It's just offline. He was under pressure from behind there from his opponent. Just pushed him off the kick at the last moment. But their biggest lead for a while now is 7 points. This is an important part of the game for OLs. They're going to have to stand up because the Demons are coming. Logan Reynolds takes the mark. Couple kicks out from goal. Leans back in a kick inside 50. Beautiful kick. Finds a teammate. He'll line up for goal. Let's wait till he turns around. Tuckerman, thanks, Alex. Some heavy attention there in the marking contest from George McAdam, but Tuckerman, who I thought was Liltydale's best player nearly in that second quarter, kicked a goal and was up and about across half forward. If you're watching the stream, we're right behind this one. Healthy crowd behind near the wet area. Lots of Liltydale supporters there. They'll cheer this one home if he gets it. Billy Tuckerman. He's allowed for the breeze, but it's just hung out to the left. So they're peppering at the moment. They're out now to 8-point lead. 7-7-49 to 5-11-41.
Compare that one to Joey Cullens in the second quarter that really curved back with that breeze. I think it must have dropped off just a little bit towards the Lagana end.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. As you've seen kicks getting good distance in both directions now. So Matthew Spon, who's doing the kick-outs. We've seen him across half forward most of the day. He's out here looking for Murfitt. He's in a contest. Spills to the front. Taken by Campbell Fraser. Kick round the corner. Up here towards Weldon. 2 long sleeves for OLs there, Weldon and Cullen. But it beats him out of bounds. Downey throw in centre wing. Low scoring quarter. Knocked away there by Sulzberger. He did that well. He got it to his runners who kick inside 50. Chance here. Tuckerman again on the left foot. That's drifting towards goal. It just fades to the left. Another behind. In fact, it's out of bounds on this occasion. We'll kick out from Murphy to Spon. Spon on the left foot. Not a great kick. Chance here. Bo Tuthill. Right foot snap. Never got balanced. Gets straight out of bounds on the full. Interesting Spon playing down in defence. Alex?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought he was doing a great job and he was giving him a lot of drive forward of the footy. So
maybe an experience thing. Just
yeah, there's probably there must be method to it.
Yeah.
But I was really liking him ahead of the footy. I thought he was Liltydale didn't have a match up for him.
Here's big Patrick Sulzberger. Great handball. Finds Whiting. Now to Tuthill. He's kicked, looking for a teammate. Now something's happened. There might be a high tackle going to Bo Tuthill. And he'll be about 40 out, 45 degree angle. Good work there from the big fella Patrick Sulzberger, whose son Blade, of course, is playing in the TSL with North Launceston, and a Tassie Devil player as well. What do you know of Bo Tuthill's kicking for goal, set shot, Alex?
Look, I'll back him in.
Back him. You've played a bit of footy with him.
Yeah, and he'll back. If he kicks it, he'll be talking about it for 3 weeks. So
Okay,
hopefully he gets it through.
Of course, Tuthill is a famous name on this ground. Bo Tuthill. There we go. He's kicked it straight out of bounds on the full. He's had a couple of opportunities. He gets the Bronx cheers there from the OL supporters. So margin stays at 8 points. 7-7-49 to 5-11-41. You put the commentator's curse on him, Alex.
No, he's made me look like a fool.
Short one. Looking for Ezra Jackson, who marks. Deep in defence, 50 grooves. We'll get to you about inside 50s.
Yep, inside 50s, 11 to Liltydale this quarter. OL's just a 4.
Yeah, there you go. 11 to 4, Alex. They're getting on top. What about clearances?
Yeah, they're on top there too now, 6 to 3 this quarter. And even in hit-outs a little bit, so they've just obviously answered the call of their coach at half-time.
Yeah. And big Patrick Sulzberger there. He's had a great battle with Danny Hall. Both players the other side of 35.
You wonder if with Van and Sulzberger working through against Danny Hall might be helping them now going into this 3rd and 4th quarter.
That's right. And the younger Van there. Sulzberger wins a tap, then gets to see his own possession. Can't get an effective handball. Joey Cullen meets the ball. Logan Reynolds. Long sweeping handball's a beauty. Gets it back now to Tuthill, who kicks up towards half forward. Oh, that's almost a Mark Destore, but great defence there. And that's Matthew Spon, who's starting to dominate across half back. Risky kick. Downey can't take the mark. Liltydale kick the ball high in the air. Almost there from Bardenhagen. Viney. Strength. Left foot towards goal, towards Griggs. Reads it well as Griggs. Can he pick it up? Just can't quite find the handle. They still might get a scoring opportunity here. Out towards Matthew McKinnon, who kicked a goal in the 2nd quarter. He's got it. Gets around. Right foot snap. Matthew McKinnon. Misses to the left. So they might rue some of these opportunities, Alex. 7-8, 55, 11, 41.
Yeah, they're really starting to put the foot down, but they're just not delivering with goals at the minute. But you can see that momentum has switched a little.
A bit of a turnaround at Deloraine, which I'll mention in just a moment once this ball clears the 50, if it does. Ezra Jackson's got it. But I might just mention it now, thanks to Maxie Walker, who's out there at Deloraine. Longford 5-8, 38, Bracknell 4-10, 34. But he informs me that Longford do have a breeze in the last quarter, so that's tightening up. The winner playing South Launceston next week. Back here at Windsor Park, tight contest. OL's kick it to the wing. Good mark from behind. Handball off now to Johnson. Johnson's possession. He's not. Yes, he does get it to Cullen. Cullen over the top here towards Downey. This way, that away. Gets himself into trouble. Kicks inside 50. Chance. Knocked away from the contest there by Fraser, who seemed to be playing deep forward a bit at the moment. Right foot snap. That was Goodger. Might have had more time there. He just kicked it towards the goal mouth. An easy mark back there in defence for Liltydale. Taken there by the number 11 in Will Lockhart. Lockhart's going to go across goal. Risky. It's going to come off here. Oh, no, it's not. Rothwell couldn't take the mark. Downey gets it. Goodger, another opportunity. Now's that advantage. It's going to come back. It's going to come back to Alex Downey. He's kicked a goal. Now he's got a player here in Goodger. He's found him well within scoring range. So Jake Goodger crossed to OLs from Evandale with Tom Chugg this year. So one of a number of Evandale players that went to other clubs this year. They had a bit of a struggling year on the field. Goodger, 40 metres out. That's not a bad kick. That is a goal. He punches his fist in the air. His teammates get around him. And OLs now, they're back within 3 points here at Windsor Park. Alex.
A nice one against the flow. A really, really good finish from Goodger in the pocket with still that little bit of a tough breeze where Sonny missed one from before, but I think that's against the grain. They've taken their opportunities going forward, and this game just seems to stay close every couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game of footy, and you're dead right. I mean, Groups, give us those inside 50 stats again.
Inside 50s, 13 to Liltydale, 5 to OLs, but Liltydale, 2 goals, 6 this quarter.
Yep.
1 goal 3, so
2-6 to 1-3
still, so
that's right.
The damage on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that was a great kick there from Goodger. Tough shot, and good vision there from Downey to find Goodger in the first place. There's clearance here from Liltydale. Spills towards half forward. Coming out now, Surely slips over at the crucial moment. Opens the door for the Demons. Contested ball, a lot of players around the contest. Ball up. Played in a pretty good spirit so far this game. We haven't seen too many incidents. Just a bit of a scuffle there at the end of the first quarter, I think. But both teams concentrating on playing footy, which we like to see. There's just going to be another ball up. It's in quite a muddy area of the ground there. So we're at the 24-minute mark. Not many goals this quarter. You wouldn't expect too much more playing time. There it is. It's three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time, Liltydale had the better of that quarter. They've hit the lead. 7 goals, 850. And they lead OL 6-11-47. So as Droobs alluded to before, 2 goals, 6 in that quarter to 1 goal, 3. As the players now going back to the huddles, all to play for. It's going to be a huge last quarter. Alex, obviously, we talked about the stats, and Liltydale might have been further in front, but I'll tell you what, it's a game on here leading to the last quarter.
Yeah, it was probably only the efficiency of getting it through the big sticks was the only issue Liltydale had. They had full control of that, and then it was just a pinch one late in the quarter would really hurt. So I can't pick a winner. It's probably flip a coin to see who wins from here. Yeah, I'm sure Lane Cleave would be over the moon. I mean, when you consider a couple of weeks ago and the previous final, I think it was a 70-point margin or something like that. So, to come here today and be right in at three-quarter time, credit to him. He's done a great job, but also credit to Liltydale because they've come back in that third quarter and they've got themselves a small lead leading into the last quarter. We'll take a break here on City Park Radio and the NTFA live stream. Just repeating that score at 7-8-50 Liltydale, 6-11-47 OLs.
When it comes to your home or your local business, L-Gas is the smart choice. Make the switch and be rewarded with $80 in LPG account credits when you sign up. Whether it's cooking, hot water or heating, L-Gas has got you covered. For $80 in LPG account credits, visit the website lgas.com.au, download the L-Gas app or give us a call on 131 161. L-Gas. Local, safe and reliable.
A sponsor of City Park Radio.
Tassie, we're doing an exceptional job keeping on top of COVID, but let's not be forgetful. If you're visiting an open home this weekend, please remember to check in. The Check-In Tas app is simple to use and vital to our ongoing safety. Scan the QR code at each open home, or if you don't have a phone, simply check in manually, or have a friend do it for you.
I've got this, Graham.
Checking out your dream home? Check in first. Find out more at coronavirus.tas.gov.au.
A sponsor of City Park Radio.
The 60s. The 60s.
70s. Enjoy 2 hours of the best in classic rock
On Real and in the Years, Saturdays from 5 on City Park Radio. This sports broadcast is brought to you by Elgas. For all your LPG needs, talk to the locals with knowledge. Elgas, call 13 11 61, a sponsor of City Park Radio.
Beautiful day, big crowd here. NTFA Grand Final Division 1, 7-8-50 Liltydale, OL 6-11-47. Groups, the team stats to three-quarter time.
Yeah, things have tightened up in some areas now, Foz. Clearances to the three-quarter time, 21 to Liltydale now and 19 to OLs, 8-3 Liltydale's favour that quarter. Inside 50s are even at 27 apiece, 13 that quarter to Liltydale, very dominant just 5 to OLs. Marks inside 50, 8 to Liltydale, 10 to OLs. Hit-outs, OL still in front there, 25 to 17, but 6 apiece in that third quarter. And free kicks, 15 to Liltydale, 24 to OLs.
Cheers, groups. Down to Tony on the boundary.
Hi, yeah, well, Colin Lockhart basically says it really comes down to who's prepared to do the 1%ers from here. He says we haven't played at the level we want to. We're playing at sort of more one-on-one type stuff. And he said all credit to OLs, they're playing a really good game. He put it back on the players. I said, how much do you want it? If you're prepared to do the really hard stuff, all those 1%ers, you'll get up. If you're not, you won't. And OL's just sheer enthusiasm over there at the moment. And by the way, I think Power's off injured at the moment, so I checked it out. He came off beforehand, had a lot of work done on his groin area, had all his bandaging undone. He's sort of standing up at the front there, so I'll keep an eye on that for you.
Thanks very much, Tony, as we're heading into the last quarter here at Windsor Park. Thanks for joining us here on 103.7 and 96.5 City Park Radio. Join us tomorrow from 5 to 1 for the TSL preliminary from this ground as well. Launceston and Clarence. Underway last quarter. Vital first few minutes. Here's it with Logan Reynolds. Backtracks, handballs to nobody in particular. OLs will get the first opportunity here. Out wide near towards Lockett. Takes it. Kicks it towards the wing. What a great delivery of the ball there. And both teams now just wanting to get territory as it's kicked inside 50. Marked easily there by Bailey Hawes, who's been up against Joey Cullen all game. Been a good battle. Cullen's popped up a few times. Lewis Venn against Chug. Another good battle. Chug tackled by Van. He's tackled and holding the ball. Good work there from Lewis Venn, vice captain. As I said, former North Launceston premiership player. Kicks towards half forward. Front position, Demons. Mark taken. There by Trent Griggs. Plays on straight away. Kicks the advantage here of Whiting. And that spongy turf, the ball just holds up. Owell's player tackled immediately. Ball up. Margin 3 points. Which way is this one going to go? A bit of a quiet hush over the crowd. Plenty of supporters of both teams in here today. Sulzberger with a tap. Back to Sulzberger. Players diving into the contest. Comes out towards Ezra Jackson. Nobody can take possession now. Logan Reynolds does. He kicks towards the goal square. Mark taken back there nicely. That's Murfitt. Goes wide. Finds Carney. Copped a knock in the third quarter. Carney now to Jackson. Good footy here from OLs. Jackson with space. He's got Spon on if he wants him. Kicks it up high. 2-on-2 contest. Taken away by Cullen. Handball's not a great one. Chopped off by McKinnon. It's the handball away. There towards Samuel Lockett. Inside 50 for Liltydale. Mark taken. I think that's Griggs. Taken on the chest. Dangerous player. Had a great season. Former TSL player, and he's marked about 35 out directly in front. And this is a big kick in this game. Trent Griggs. Snap goal in the first quarter. And he comes. This to extend the lead. Griggs has kicked it wide. Might be another mark. Whiting, 2 grabs, couldn't take it. Snap by Cook. Zach Cook's kicked it. That's his second. He's a live wire in that forward 50. Good crumbing goal there from Zach Cook. And they're out by 9 points, Alex.
Doesn't need much opportunity in that forward 50. He nearly took that straight out of Sonny's hands too to make sure that he got it. So a nice finish again, but Liltydale probably wanting the next 2 just to get a bit of breathing space.
Yeah, so a goal in the third quarter and the last quarter out of Zach Cook. One of those players in a typical forward pocket role. Doesn't need many opportunities, and he's snapped truly there. So what can Owells do? They've been brave all day. Up by as much as 12 points at one stage. Can they fight back? Picked up by Johnson. Handball in close quarters. Taken away by big Paddy Solsberger. Lumbers away from the contest. Kicks it to half forward. Nice mark taken. That's Tuckerman. Tuckerman, beautiful pass. Elite stuff there from Billy Tuckerman. Hits Whiting. Perfect pass. And he's been one of their best today, Billy Tuckerman. And Whiting came out there like he was an 18-year-old. Great pace in the lead. Takes the mark. He's 20 out. Slide angle. This for 2 and 2 minutes for the Demons. Whiting has kicked it. And Grooms, I believe that's his 4th. Sonny Whiting. It is indeed. So 4 goals to Sonny Whiting. And I'll tell you what, I don't think you'd see a better pass in the AFL than that one from Billy Tuckerman, Alex.
No, there's not much you can critique about that at all. There's
nothing his opponent could do.
No, perfect execution and just a nice delayed lead by Sonny, and just waited for that space to open up, and Billy with the patience just to roll into it and hit him lace out. It's nice to watch.
15 points the margin. Can the D's add another premiership to their record? Kick out of mid-air there by Bardenhagen. Taken by Rothwell. Little handball. Not to advantage. So we've talked about Owells taking risks all day, Alex, and this is really what they've got to do now. There's no tomorrow.
No, they've really just got to roll the dice on everything now.
So plenty of time left in the game. We're only still 5 minutes into this last quarter. Kick towards Downey, who takes the mark. Plays on. Kick inside 50. Oh, might have been held by the arm there with Spon. Play on. Liltydale defence working overtime. Ball. Both team supporters as players are tackled from both teams. We've sort of got 2 wet areas today. Out to our left here in front of the scoreboard we've got the OL's supporters. And it's a real Liltydale stronghold here at the northern end. Sulzberger wins the tap. Little kick forward, nearly a mark. Chug's got it, left foot snap. Chug keeps them in the contest. Thomas Chug. A snap truly on the left and has brought them back into the contest. 7-11-53 to 9-8-62.
That's his third.
That's his third, thanks Groobs. I've lost track of the goal kickers, I'm relying on you now.
Right.
Give us the inside 50s for this quarter.
Inside 50s, 3 to Liltydale, 2 to OL's.
Well, Alex, that's one they needed against the flow a little bit, but gee, Chug's dangerous, isn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. That was just surge footy from the OLs, and Tom just throwing one on the left foot and getting it through as he normally does, so keeps him right in it.
6.5 minutes gone. Margin is 9 points. Hope you're enjoying the action here from Windsor Park. Up goes the ball, thumped out by Hall, sharked by Reynolds. Takes his time, kicks a high ball to half forward. Marking contest. Almost taken away there by Lockie Hansen. Now Liltydale have got it. Deep inside 50. One-on-one contest. Almost a mark to Griggs. Has he got it? He has. So Griggs and Whiting are dangerous up forward now in this last quarter. OL's back line have been brave all day. Repelling attacks, but Griggs now. Tough shot. 25 out. Close to the boundary. He'll take his 30 seconds. Don't have the countdown on the board here, but I'm sure the umpire's keeping track of it. Trent Griggs for goal.
He likes it.
And he's got it. Great shot under pressure from Trent Griggs. Umpire signals a goal. Margin extends again out to 15 points. It's goal for goal at the moment, Alex Russell.
Looks like Liltydale have just started to roll just Sonny and Griggs deep by themselves. They're just trying to isolate those two and just put it on OLs to take them on one-on-one. So it seems to be working for them at the minute.
Yep. Two dangerous targets down there. So we're seeing the class forwards rise to the top in this last quarter. Tom Chugg, one end. Whiting, Griggs at the other. Players tired now. The game's starting to break open a little bit. Grand final about to be won by one of these teams. Liltydale at the moment looking the favourite. Campbell Fraser swings on the right boot. Gets it to half forward. Now, it might have been a holding free kick there. That's against Sam Cook. Little kick there from Archer. Not a great one. He was trying to spot up Spawn. But getting in the way there, the chop-out mark is Bailey Hawes. His brother played in the winning reserves team earlier. Bailey Hawes gets it nicely to Viney. Hasn't been a dominant player, but has done some nice things. Beautiful kick. Almost there taken by Storey. Liddell player tackled by 2. Ball up centre wing right in front of the big crowd here. In front of the scoreboard. Probably based on the other quarters, got about 15, 16 minutes to go. 15 points at the margin. Free kick holding. It's going to go the way of the Demons. Will Lockhart. Wheels around. Has to play on. To half forward. Oh, gee, a big fly. What a mark that is. Not paid by Viney. I thought he had enough purchase, Alex. What, your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely thought he had enough of that to pay. I've seen a couple today that have had nowhere near as much. So
yeah, it was a beautifully judged mark, I thought. But anyway, up it goes. It's not where the OLs want it. They'll need to get it forward and get some goals on the board soon. Fraser, little shoveling handball. Tries to get it forward. A lot of Liltydale players around the contest there. They weren't letting their opponent escape. That was Archer. Sun coming into the box here now, where we're in the Launceston coaches box, commentating from today. Out the back to Shuley. Tackled by Bardenhagen. Used from Deloraine. Bracknell 13 points up at the 12-minute mark. Get back to that in a minute. Deep in the Liltydale forward line. Griggs to the goal square. Whiting in a battle there with Murfitt. Murfitt, oh, does he disguise that? It's not out though. Or is it? It's out, but no penalised. Not penalised there for deliberate.
Well defended there by Murfitt.
Yeah, it was pretty good. He was under extreme pressure. So boundary throw in. Deep in attack for Liltydale. Another goal might just see this the contest over and done with. Quick kick inside 50 to the hot spot. And it's a mark. It's that man again. Griggs. He's taken mark after mark inside 50 the second half of this game. And he'll line up 35 out, 45 degree angle. He's a good contested mark, Alex.
You just can't let him have a run at the football like that. He's going to mark it every single time. Just needed to get a little bit of contact to try and knock him off his line. So
a nice kick inside 50 by Nick McKinnon. Judged it nicely. The advantage there of Griggs. And he comes. And he sprayed this one out to the right. Might stay in play.
Sonny.
It's a mark by Sonny. He's got it. Just inside the boundary line. A bemused Murfitt there, thinking that was out. But boundary umpire was on the spot. Now in a pressure game, Whiting on the boundary. Could nearly back him. Let's see what he can do. He's going to go on the left foot snap. Here he goes. Sonny Whiting. He's missed this time though. One behind. So they're staying in the contest, OLs. 10-9-69, 7-11-53. Probably about 15 minutes left. Enough time for OLs if they can start to mount a few attacking thrusts here. Long kick out from full back. Here they go. Archer. Spawn gets it to half 40 to the advantage of Chugg. He's a long way out from goal. He looks round. Right, left now. Around the corner. He's looking for power. He'll meet the contest. Nobody can take the mark. Bardenhagen's in there. Liltydale player gets possession. Oh, is it holding the ball?
Sling tackle.
Sling tackle, yeah. I thought he got rid of it legally. That was the number 19 there. And Lewis Venn. Nice kick over there towards Lockhart. Take it on his chest. They're out, says Alex, because they've got runners everywhere. Here's one of them in Viney. Viney to the centre of the ground. Dangerous kick. Has to sit up. Tough, strong mark. Taken there by Bailey Hawes. Hawes goes wider. Playing possession footy now. Tom Grimes. 19 points in front now, Bracknell. Goal to Sam Douglas. They might be home there at Deloraine. It may be Bracknell and South Launceston next week. We'll see what happens. Thanks to Maxie Walker for those scores. Mark at half forward now. For the Demons, they're going to take all the time they need. Short kick comes in now to Storey from Sam Lockett. Handball off. Kick inside 50. Tall timber again. It's another mark to Griggs. It is. What a last quarter he has put on here at Windsor Park as Trent Griggs. And another chance. The only knockers that he hasn't kicked the goals he might have done. But this would make the margin 22 points at the 15-minute mark. Trent Griggs, 20 out, directly in front. He's kicked this one. He's put it through. Trent Griggs, magnificent last quarter. After a quiet game, despite a goal in the first quarter, he's really put his hand up, Alex, and that margin now is a worrying 22 points for the Demons.
The cream's starting to come to the top here with these Liltydale players. From what we heard with Colin saying, put it into their hands. They're just trying to take a hold of the game here, and their good players are standing up at the right time.
3 goals to Griggs. Grooves, a few stats before the bounce.
Clearances 5 apiece, but inside 50, 7 to Liltydale, 4 to OL's. Hit outs, Liltydale getting on top there. Ball's probably getting a bit tired now in the mud, but they've got the ascendancy now.
They sure do. Here's Bardenhagen, who's really lifted in the second half. Kicks to half forward, leading out and taking a good sliding mark. There is Jared Fole. Fole gets back from the man on the mark. Kicks to attacking 50. Griggs in the picture again. Couldn't quite get to the contest. Taken by Claxton. He's in trouble. Tackled. Fole again. Holding the man there. As Bardenhagen was about to launch inside 50. So coming back now to Nick Claxton. Move from South Launceston halfway through this season. Nick Claxton. Lovely mark by Spon. Ex-Launceston player. Off he goes. Half forward, it's Chug. Oh, gee. Taking a great contested mark. He wants to play on straight away. Gets to 50. Tom Chug launches. That's another goal. What a super goal that is. Tom Chug. 2 goals in the last quarter. He just got off his opponent. Had the confidence from 50 to roost it.
4 for Chug now.
4 goals for Thomas Chug. So Chug and Griggs. Great contested marking. Alex, talk to us.
He really wanted to go once he was had him beat on the ground. You'd back Chug anywhere from the 40 to 60 metre area. The crucial thing probably here for OL is they need the next one. They need it quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps them in the contest. We're at the 16.5 minute mark. 16 points of difference.
I just don't think they want to leave it to the last 4 or 5 minutes.
No. I think Liltydale will be thinking just one more goal is what they need here. They might have enough already. We'll see. Here comes Joey Cullen. A little kick towards his attacking 50. Good defence there from Liltydale. Picked up there by Tom Faulkner inside 50, holding the ball. Free kick against Logan Reynolds. It's going the way of Campbell Fraser. Now Campbell Fraser, he started the game brilliantly. Faded a little bit. Spent some time inside 50. He kicked a goal earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's going for his second now.
In the first quarter. So Campbell Fraser, this brings it back to 10 points with maybe about 10 minutes to play. 40 out, directly in front. Campbell Fraser gets underneath it. It fades off to the left. One behind. They really needed that one. So the Demons taking their time here. Don't think they'll go any short options here. The skipper, Corey Lockett, is going to take his full measure. Kick long outside defensive 50. Clears the contest. Picked up in back play there from Hansen. He kicks it back inside 50. Plenty of Liltydale players there. Can they work it out? Good handball comes out to Louis Venn. Great defence by the Demons. They might turn defence into attack here as the kick comes out the wing. Great score by Jared Fole against Jackson. Gets the handball away. Tuckerman. On now towards Cook. Cook, beautiful pass to Whiting. Great play by Liltydale from the back line. They had a big hug there late on Zach Cook because that was a beautiful kick. On his right foot, slightly off balance there, and he judged it beautifully to Whiting.
Pulling back to here to Fole. He just had no right to get that footy.
Yep.
He just gets the fingernail in and keeps that going forward.
It's the 1%ers, Alex. That's the grand final stuff, isn't it? Whiting. This will seal it, I reckon. He might have just missed it off to the left. So margin 16 points. He's had plenty of opportunities today, Sonny Whiting. He's popped up at various stages when the Demons have needed him to, especially in that first quarter. A couple of great snaps. Out from defence come the Blues. Punched away from Spon. Out here towards Fole once again. Tries to get through traffic. Tackled by Spon. Quick kick inside 50 by Grimes. Dangerous spot here for Owells. Little kick out of defence. Lockhart, right foot snap. Falls short. Will be marked by Whiting at the front position.
You'd like him here.
Plays on and kicks the goal. That might be the winning goal for Liltydale. Sonny Whiting. That's a bag. That's 5. So he's really lifted in this last quarter. He's had a pretty good game throughout the 4 quarters, but I'll tell you what, he just had the poise there to play on and snap that one through, Alex.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He's been there before, and it was a nice finish again. Just read it really well. No one manning up the inside of the 50 there, so just rolled around and helped himself.
22 points of margin, 20 minutes gone. So just repeating that Bracknell seemed to have control of the contest out there at Deloraine. 19 points up. From the centre, here they go again, the D's. Lockhart towards half forward. Players tackled. Very tight at this point in the grand final, Alex. A lot of petrol has been spent.
Yeah, it's good to see like Lockhart's still getting streaming out of those centre clearances. He's had 4 or 5 today where he's just got on the backside of the Owls and at centre stoppage.
Spinning out is Jackson. Here's Jackson, beg your pardon. He kicks wide here, looking for Cullen. Can't quite take it. Plenty of time, Joey Cullen, to recover. Sums up his options. Kicks in the chug direction. But from behind, Louis Venn's got it. Not paid the mark. Handball to space. Still a chance here for Owells. Picking it up there was Luke Weldon. He's tackled out of bounds. .23 minutes gone at Deloraine. Bracknell 18 points up. We'll get a final score from Maxie Walker when it comes through. Thanks for those scores out there. Handball to space. Tackled there was Grimes. So a little bit of sting gone out of the game. 21 and a half minutes gone. 22 points the margin. Same number of scoring shots nearly. 22 to Liltydale, OL's 20. But the D's well in front now. Campbell Fraser tries to take the ball with him. Handball comes out there towards Bardenhagen. Leans back in a kick. Got the handball from Viney. Here's Will Archer. Falls over. Little handball over the top here towards Fole. He's got it. He's caught by Jackson. Pushes him off his kick. Carney's in there. Off the ground by Zach Cook. He's kicked a couple of great goals. He might have got a push in the back there. Yep. Right in front of the umpire. Zachary Cook. He's going to take full measure here. Not sure whether he's got the leg in him here to make the distance. Right. Handball's off now to Bardenhagen. He might. Bardenhagen towards the goal square. Does get the distance, but not the accuracy. 12-11-83, Liltydale. Old Launcestonians 8-12-60. Wasting no time. Out of defence, looking for Johnson. Spills over the back. Taken there by Goodger. He's tackled, holding the ball. Is it going to come back or was it advantage? Looks like it was advantage. Danny Hall's got it. It's the handball to Johnson. Back now to Carney. Towards Weldon. Spoil from behind was a good one. Chance for the Demons. Player clear here is Corey Lockett, the skipper. He might be a premiership skipper in just a moment. Corey Lockett. Twice premiership skipper. Alex, you telling me? Two-time, yep. Thane Bardenhagen has really lifted in this second half. Mountains of possessions. Now gets it to Zach Cook. Another influential player. Kick's not a great one to half forward. Put his teammate under pressure. He might get in the follow-up. Store's got it. Coughs it up to Carney. Up here towards Weldon. In a battle there with McKinnon. Great mark there by Weldon. Handball's off. Here they go, OLs. Beautifully weighted kick towards Chug. Will take the mark. And I reckon he'll go back and kick this within the next 10 seconds because we're at the 24-minute mark. They're 4 goals down. He's probably taking more time than I expected him to. He's kicked 4 today, Groups.
He's kicked 4, 5.
So he is taking his time. And he comes now for a glimmer of hope, maybe. Thomas Chug. Geez, a good set shot, Alex. He's put that straight through the middle. Tom Chug. And he's kicked 5 today as well. 5 to Whiting, 5 to Tom Chug. And 2 great efforts from 2 of the class forwards of the competition, as you'd expect.
Yeah, both key forwards, you'd probably say, have been really, really good today. And the delivery, they've had to earn a bit of it with a bit of ability, but they've made the best of their opportunities as they've come forward. 5 goals in any game is really good, but 5 goals in a grand final, win or lose, is exceptional. So, well done.
Yeah, so most of the other quarters have only gone about 25 minutes, and we're at that point now. So I think it might be all too late for OLs. It's all over at Deloraine. So 8-10, 58, Bracknell Longford 6-10, 46. Maybe a minor upset. But Bracknell are through the grand final against South Launceston. Bardenhagen again out of the middle. Lots of clearances in this quarter. Kick towards the pocket is Whiting. His opponent does well on this occasion. Close to the boundary line. And that opponent there was Tom Faulkner. Did a good job on Whiting on that occasion. Clearing defence. Up the wing towards Spawn in a battle with Bo Tuddill. Campbell Fraser trying hard still. Sulzberger to Tuddill. Players tired out on their feet. And is it out of bounds or a free kick? Ball up. Umpire balling, I'm not sure why, but anyway. Umps have done a pretty good job today. Not easy to umpire a grand final. Credit to them. Alex Shuley couldn't pick it up. Sulzberger, he might have dragged that back in, the big fella. No, umpire has a bit of mercy on him there. He's given it all wholehearted effort today, Patrick Sulzberger, Alex, especially in the second half. He was down a bit at half time.
Yeah, his second half's been really good. He's just a bit of an old tractor. He ticks along, he gets the job done.
That's right. Joey Cullen in there in contest. Handball from Downey, looking for a teammate. Out at Spills. Archer, inside 50. It's all over. Liltydale are premiers for 2021. Congratulations to all involved with the Liltydale Football Club. They won another flag. A dominant team all season, and they've got the job done today. Credit to OLs. They really came here today and provided a big contest and were in it for a long while, but the experience there of Liltydale in the end has come out on top. So well done to the Demons, and I must say a fantastic game of footy. Played in excellent spirit. There wasn't any unseemly incidents all day, so well done to both players. Good sportsmanship, shaking hands. So Liltydale Footy Club, great community footy club they are. A lot of players come from the district of Liltydale, and they've done the job once again. Alex Russell, your first thoughts?
It's a really good performance from Liltydale. They were challenged for 3.5 quarters, and it looked like at stages they could have ran away with it, but credit to them for coming back and hanging on and finishing it off. And it marks a very good day for Liltydale, taking out the reserves flag and the senior flag in their 100th year is a was a nice little memento.
7 goals to 4 in the second half, and 5 goals 3 to 3 goals 1 in that last quarter. So it was just those targets up forward in the end, wasn't it? The Griggs and Whiting, and also, I mean, I mentioned a couple of times ago, the delivery to them was just fantastic.
Yeah, they got really good supply in that last quarter. The game opened up a little bit, and so did the forward 50. So Griggs and Whiting came into the game, and then little opportunist goals from Cook. Everything kind of went right for him in the last quarter that didn't really go right for him in the third.
I see Tony hovering down there. Tony, if you can grab someone somehow from Liltydale, please do so. See if you can grab a player or somebody that might have a quick word. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll come down to you. Groups, we might get you to go through some of the stats, and I'll cut across you if I see Tony's got somebody to chat to.
Yep, okay, just the stats for the end of the game. Hitouts, Liltydale 28, OL's 31. Clearances, Liltydale finished on top there with 31 to OL's 27. Inside 50s, 38 to Liltydale, 36 to OL's. Marks inside 50, 17 to Liltydale, 11 to OL's.
And Tony's got someone with him. Tony.
Yeah, I have the Victoria's coach Colin Lockhart with me. Congratulations, Colin. Very interesting game in the great last quarter for your team.
Oh, yeah, great last quarter, but I've got utmost respect for OLs. They just gave it to us all day. You know, they've had 3-4 hard games. We were the opposite. We were fresh with not a lot of games, so that body awareness, hunger and all that, they were brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And in the second half, I think big Paddy Salisbury got on top of Danny Hall a bit, and that eased it up in terms of clearances for your team.
Yeah, no, Big Danny was very good for three quarters, but we had 2 ruckmen jump into him all day, so yeah, it was excellent. Thank you.
And the other thing really, I suppose, was all the boys did the 1%ers that you called for.
Yeah, the 1%ers, little knock-ons, shepherds, bumps, and just doing the right things for their mates. Yeah, put your mate first sort of thing.
I'll let you guys stand back with the boys. Congratulations. Thanks very much, mate. Back to
Thanks, Tony, down there with Colin Lockhart, the coach. Groups, did we get through those stats? I wasn't concentrating. Go get it.
The last one's free kicks, 20 to Liltydale, 27 to OL. So you want the goal kickers?
Yeah, we better do the goal kickers too, mate.
Okay. For Liltydale, 2 to Zach Cook, 5 to Sonny Whiting, and 3 to Trent Griggs, 1 to Matthew McKinnon, and 1 to Billy Tuckerman. And for old Launcestonians, Joey Cullen had 1, Alex Downey had 1, Jake Goodyear 1, Campbell Fraser got himself 1, and Thomas Chugg with 5.
Okay, so the 2 5 goal kickers there, Thomas Chugg and Sonny Whiting. Yeah, look, really a great contest, great skills. Alex, look, all the publicity about the ground, yes, it was soft, but I don't think it detracted from the game too much. There was a lot of free-flowing footy, a lot of great skills on show.
Yeah, it was always going to be contested in that first quarter, as we said, all grand finals kind of are. So once that kind of opened up, but the game really opened up, and it was actually nice to watch in the end. And there was some good foot skills and marking, all those things you want to see in spring.
Fantastic. So it might be a little bit hard to hear the presentations here because we're just taking it off our effects mic, but we'll give it a go. And if it's not great quality, then we'll come back here and wrap it up fairly soon for our radio listeners. This is the coach Lane Cleaver for OLs.
Thank you very much for coming in this morning. We're now to present the umpires. Thank you for participating today. It's a fantastic game. I'd like to call forward the field umpires first of all, John Thompson. Marcus Screw. Ryan Kruska. Danny Horton. Jonathan Fitzallen. Once again, thank you, umpires. We'd now like to present the David O'Keefe Memorial Medal for fifth on ground in the NTFA Division 1 Senior Grand Final for Liltydale Football Club. Number 38, Daniel Riney. We now present the player medals. Number 1, Zachary Cook. Number 3, Jared Cole. Number 4, Barry Hill. $25 today, number 7, Sonny White. Number 8, Shane Bardenhagen. Number 9, Bobby Cahill. Number 11, Will Lockhart. Number 12, Keith Griggs. Number 13, Ryan Reynolds. Number 14, Matthew McKinnon. Number 6, Ruben Rothwell. Number 17, James Cook. Number 18, James Thorell. Number 19, Ruth Glenn. Number 20, Nick McKinnon. Number 21, Jack Venn. Number 23, Samuel Rocket. Number 29, Billy Tuckerman. Number 38, Daniel Ryan. Number 44, Patrick Salzberger. Number 47 and captain of the club, Corey Russell. The coach is Liltydale Football Club, Colin Lockhart. Firstly, to the NTFA, borrowers, our sponsors, thank you. Not you wouldn't be here. To our world, I'm going to take it out. That was sensational. We're proud. I know it's such to lose, but you were sensational. Lane, great effort, but a lot of respect. We're through. Start with. Hey, we talked about winning a whole club. Absolutely sensational. To these boys, I love you, and I talk about love away, but as I spoke, friend for life, mate for life, that, you know, I will talk about us up here, but it has been that easy, and love you, and to the committee, to everyone, let's get the winner out! Now I'd like to call on the President of the NTFA, Scott Rippey, and the President of the Liltydale Football Club, Peter Foster, to come forward for the flag presentation. Now call on the captain and coach of Liltydale and the President of the NTFA to present the premiership cup.
As they celebrate another premiership, 2012, 2017, 2019, and now 2021. While Launcestonians players leave the ground, they can hold their head up high. They've given it everything today. They got beaten soundly a couple of weeks ago, but they've come back and they've given it everything today. Just fell short of a classy team in Liltydale. Okay, before we wrap up, Alex, just ask you to identify some of your better players.
Yeah, I don't think OL's lost any fans today at all, and I don't think they really had a bad player. They were pretty consistent all day. Some of the better players, I thought Chug was their best by a long way. Campbell Fraser's first half and fourth quarter were really good. Spawn, Goodger, Power, although he kicked all those points, he was still fond of footy, and Danny Hall, he went at it all day. So I thought they were pretty good. For the Premiers, I thought obviously Viney really good. Thane Bardenhagen, Sonny Whiting are obvious ones. Billy Tuckerman, Paddy Sulzberger. I thought Bailey Hawes' second half was really good. He was on Joey Cullen that first half and then started to find a little bit more of the footy, so his second half he'd be happy with. One of those blokes that definitely responded.
Now I think if you're talking just second half, you can throw in like Trent Griggs, Zach Cook, Jared Fole even in that last quarter. A lot of players really lifted their work rate in that second half, didn't they? And that's why they got over the line.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, even when you mentioned that you needed a little bit more out of Storey and how that clicked, and he started to become similar to what Spawn was in that first half. He was delivering the ball inside 50. He was getting a lot of half forward touches. So those mature blokes, as it seems to be, are the ones that help him get over the line.
Okay, we'll wrap it up here on the stream. Great day of footy here. The premiers earlier were in the reserves were Liltydale. They defeated St Pat's by 20 points. And then it was a 30-point win to Launceston over Old Launcestonians in the NTFAW. And we've just seen the 17-point margin there. Liltydale, 17-point victors over OLs. Thanks for joining us on City Park Radio and also via the live stream this afternoon. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you. Thanks, Groobs.
You know what it's for. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yeah, back here tomorrow on the balcony. We're in the palatial coaches box tomorrow. We're back on the balcony, but that's all right. Alex, your commentary debut. Good work.
Thank you.
You did a really good job. Thanks for your insights, and it was great to have you here. You've played against a lot of these players over the years. And Tony on the boundary, great job as usual. We had Ben over there on the camera, who's just doing his final things, and Ash back in the studio there in Hobart, getting it all together. So thanks to everybody involved. That's all from us here at Windsor Park. Just repeating the final score. Liltydale are premiers for 2021 in the NTFA Division 1, 12-11-83, defeated Old Launcestonians 9-12-66. Bye for now.